before he broke his collarbone, and he's getting close to being healthy for us. Isaiah Arrington is a junior that's going to be exciting to watch. Got great speed, great after the catch. Noah Chaser, Evan Reed. I mean, you just go on and on. But like you said, there'll be 8 or 9 guys play, and they're all different, but they're all have the ability to help us win.
And, Coach, obviously the running back spot. I mean, Braden Davis is going to be your guy, the senior back there, really good speed as well, and showed pretty good footwork from what I've seen of him so far this year. Who else we have back there in the back with those guys?
Yeah, Braden's a guy we're really excited about. You know, he hadn't had a lot of varsity action, but he's in great shape. He's physical, he's strong, and I think can add an element to our offense. And so we're excited about that. Wesley Raggio right now is our number 2. He's a sophomore. Isaiah Niles played a lot in the fall, but he hurt his knee in the scrimmage, so he's going to be out for a couple weeks. So hopefully we'll get him back soon. And then you'll see LJ and Grant at times back in the backfield. You know, obviously early in the year we don't want to get them a lot of touches back there, but those guys are so talented, we're going to hand it to them sometimes as well.
Coach, up front, I mean, you've got some horses up there on the offensive line. And a sophomore, Cody Taylor, kind of lights the bell right out of the gate. Getting a lot of Power 5 offers, looks as well. But you got Stein out there. You got Shortest. Those guys coming back. Just a real – you like the solidness up there.
Yeah, you know, we still got some competition going on there, which is a good thing. You know, it makes everybody better. Obviously, Ryan Shortest, 3-year starter for us. He's the leader of that group. I think the other guys look to him. He's by far been the most consistent guy in fall camp so far. And then you come back with Stein, that's a junior returning starter. Cody Taylor, who also is a sophomore returning starter. We forget sometimes that Cody's a sophomore as well. He walks in and looks like a grown man. So, and then you got Brett Woolsey at right guard, and at left tackle right now, Christian Fleming, who had been working as our starter. He's going to be out several weeks, but we'll get him back before the year's over. So we got some competition between Elijah Caraway and Landon Billy, and I think you'll see both those guys tonight.
I was impressed by the Landon Billy kid. He's a sophomore in the scrimmage the other night. Did a really good job.
Yeah, he's physical, and he's getting better every day, and he wants to be out there. And, you know, Elijah Caraway's a kid we moved over from defense, a high-character kid that really gives you everything he's got. So I think those 6 guys will be who you'll see tonight.
Coach, we'll take our first time out, and we'll come back and talk about the 2023 Bulldogs defense after this quick break. You're listening to Greenwood High School Football.
Hi there. I was just out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Kasasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
Back here in the pregame coaches show with head football coach Chris Young. Coach, now this defense, I mean, I don't know what Fayetteville brings, but the first live action we've seen kind of against somebody else, these guys mean business, Coach.
Yeah, you know, a lot of guys back that had varsity experience. I think there's 9 or 10 guys that played a lot of minutes on Friday nights last year, and which wasn't great last year because they were young, but I tell you what, it's a huge benefit this year. And, of course, I think our defense coordinator, Coach Gill, is the best around, does a great job, him and his staff. Those guys come in every week and get a great plan, and they put our kids in position to be successful. So we're excited about our defense, and I think they had a great scrimmage against Fayetteville last week.
You kind of look back at the numbers and you think, man, they gave up a lot of points really last year for a Greenwood defense, but it's amazing. I really feel like we're going to see an unbelievable turnaround and maybe have one of our best defenses we've ever had.
Yeah, you played PA twice and Little Rock Christian once, and they'll score some points. And I tell you what, they don't. People don't understand, you know, we probably get 12 possessions a game the way we play offensively, whereas most teams get 7 or 8. Mm-hmm. And so our defense is on the field. So even though they may give up a few more points, it's based on those points per possession what we're looking at.
Coach Landon Nelms kind of anchoring that defensive backfield, just a ball hawk out there, a really good defensive backfield. Skaggs back there, or let me get his name. Mackey, yes, sir. Yeah, I get him.
Well,
those guys.
We got 4 starters back in the secondary. Yeah. We're going to play a 3-safety look most of the time. All 3 of our safeties are back. Brady Skaggs, Brady Mackey, Josh Allen, Landon Nelms, a 3-year starter at corner, and then Caden Nelms is our other corner right now. Zach Zitzman is a guy that came on this fall. He started for us in the scrimmage. He's going to play a lot at safety, probably all 3 spots. Jaden Jasna is another guy that's going to play a lot.
The Garner kid at linebacker spot, you know, Evan Williams was a guy last year. Those are some big shoes to fill.
Yeah, Evan made a lot of tackles, and I just realized I said Jaden Jazz, not Kaler, so I have to apologize to Kaler.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah, tell you what, it gets confusing when you coach the family. But
Right.
No, Kaler's a kid that you're going to see at safety and corner both for us. He's a guy that's really intelligent football player, and so we've been working him at all those spots, and maybe even linebacker. You mentioned Evan Williams, as many tackles that he had last year. You're not going to make that up with one guy, so we'll have to do that by committee. But having our linebackers back, the guys with experience, Caleb Gardner back in the middle, Eli Whitaker, Riley White, Zach Edwards as a junior that came in and started the other night and had a great scrimmage. And so, just that group of guys, and they all have experience, and they've all been out there, but they'll all replace Evan, as a group.
Right. And now let's get to the meat and potatoes of this deal. Bookends up front. Now, Brady Pettigrew and Cash Archer, these guys are train killers, Coach.
Yeah, Cash, I think somebody called me from Fayetteville and said, tell me that guy's really, really good. It made me feel better because we couldn't block him all night. And I said, well, you're right. He's pretty good. But Pettigrew, he's been really consistent, missed a couple weeks this summer. But he's back healthy and feeling good. And, he's got to play up front because he's kind of the biggest guy we have and is able to stop the run, but at the same time gets a great pass rush on. He just had a great camp, had a great attitude. He comes practice ready to work every time. Glad we have him. And then Brendan Chick is another defensive end that's really come on. Has had a great last 6 months, got a great frame on him, got some length, he can move. We're just more athletic than we've been in the past. We've got more 220-pound guys that can really get up and run. We've got the secondary guys that have great ball skill. You got Pettigrew in the middle. Mark Garrettson is another tackle you'll see up front. Devin Graham. You'll see some 4- and 5-man fronts when we play teams that want to run the ball at us. But we're excited about them.
Coach, we talk about special teams as also, and you got Steinfeld coming back. That third phase, Greenwood seems to always have the upper hand.
Yeah, special teams, we're really excited. Number one, Coach Holloway has studied his tail off this offseason and has got a great plan. He's gone meeting with college coaches all over the country and really, changed some things that we do to put our kids in a better situation to win. But the three main special team guys we got back, Jack Edwards, a deep snapper. He's a guy that'll play on Saturdays next year, goes all over training and just really good deep snapper. Got Landon Nelms back punter, and I think Landon has a chance to be a college punter for sure. Got great leg whip, and like I said, he can play a little bit at corner as well. And then Bodie Steinfeld, kickoffs and extra point field goals. He's done a great job for us, and we think that's going to be a weapon for us this year.
Coach, we'll take our last time out, and we'll come back and talk about the Stillwater Pioneers. You're listening to Greenwood High School Football.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
Back here in the pregame coaches show with head football coach Chris Young. Coach, rarely do we come off of a year where we actually lost to a team the previous time, but Stillwater went to their place and they got us last season. They're coming to Smith Robinson riding a 56-game home winning streak. I apologize for the number, but what do we know about the Pioneers?
Yeah, really talented football team. I tell you what, there's going to be a record snap because those guys won 14 games in a row. They went 14-0 last year and won 6A state championship. Really well coached. Talented team. They lost a couple linemen, went to play at OSU last year, and so we went and watched some scrimmage, and we're excited thinking they would be smaller, but they were just as big as ever. So they've got some great skill players back, play some guys both ways, and just a really good football team. It's going to be a challenge for us.
Coach, they were obviously great last year, and I felt like we may have gave them a little bit last year at their place, some turnovers and maybe some missed offensive opportunities last season. So I feel confident. Obviously, I thought we had a shot to win last season, and I feel like we're just as good or probably better than last year's team. So on paper, this guy thinks that we should have a good chance here at home.
We got to protect the ball. You're right. We were able to move the ball some last year. They're really unique on defense. They do some crazy stuff, but it causes you to make mistakes if you're not careful. And starting a sophomore quarterback, that's a lot of pressure to put on him. But we're going to come out and compete. They'll be ready to play. We'll be ready to play, and it ought to be a great Friday night high school football game.
Coach, super hot right now. Everybody knows about the weather. How's it been adjusting to get the guys prepared?
Yeah, that's a concern because obviously we haven't been allowed to practice outside the last 2 weeks based on the weather. We've practiced hard in the morning, but it's different than being out in that weather. So it's going to be a challenge for our kids. Fortunately, we have a lot of depth. But you'll probably see some guys out there tonight playing in the game maybe that we haven't talked about yet, just giving the other guys a break.
Coach, finally, any coaching changes on the staff?
No, we've got our staff all back, which is exciting for me as a head coach. I don't think there's a better staff in the state of Arkansas than those 7 assistants I got in there, so I'm excited to have them all back, and it ought to give us a leg up this year.
And finally, those extra duties, as congrats on being named the athletic director here at Greenwood High School. How's that been?
It's been tough, I tell you what, but it's been exciting. It makes the days a little bit longer. Fortunately, I got a great team in here. I got a great team in the athletic department, and I enjoy being around those other activities. I got to go to the volleyball game the other night and watch Coach Golden and her girls get after it with Fayetteville, and getting to be around Coach Ross, our new basketball coach. I enjoy being around other coaches, enjoy being around other sports, so it's been fun.
Well, Coach, we're gonna make sure you stay focused on football for about 15 weeks, if you don't mind. We'll take care of all the other duties. Coach, appreciate the time and look forward to another great season.
Thank you.
All right, that's head football coach and athletic director Chris Young. Come back for kickoff. It's the Greenwood Bulldogs and the Stillwater Pioneers. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The 4th oldest Ford dealer in America.
We welcome you back to Farmers Bank Field at Smith Robinson Stadium. Greenwood High School football. Stillwater Pioneers in town defending, I think they're 6A Division II champs. I believe there's 2 divisions over in Oklahoma. 14-0 last year, and you made a good point meeting the pregame earlier. 2 teams that played in a state championship game in the previous year meeting in week 1. Probably doesn't happen a whole lot.
Not very often.
Yeah, this is a huge test, really, for both squads. Bulldogs, not a lot of seniors last year, as you heard Coach Young talk about, but some quality seniors that had played big roles on the football team. And luckily, you had a lot of sophomores and juniors that played last year, obviously, and so they're even that much more seasoned. And then, of course, we talk about Kane Archer at quarterback, who, as a freshman last year, got some good minutes. And you can talk about Cody Taylor, who was also a freshman, came up. He's a highly touted offensive lineman. He'll be wearing number 68 tonight. Of course, Archer is number 8, so a couple of guys to keep an eye on. And we talked about Cash Archer, too. Just super impressive in the preseason scrimmage a couple weeks ago against Fayetteville. Pettigrew is fantastic up front defensively. Our receiving core, second to none, of course. Preston's still out. But you've got L.J. Robbins, you've got Isaiah Arrington out there. You've got the chaser, Evan Reed, and then Grant Carnes, of course, who's just a junior still. We got 2 more seasons of this cat.
It's wonderful, yeah. They've got a lot of problems here at Greenwood, but youth, if you want to look at it, is not a problem. But they've got a lot of youth on this team. They really looked good the other night against Fayetteville. Let's listen to Richie.
Any questions for us? All right. Stillwater, you are the visitors. You get to call the toss. Just a heads and a tails. Half dollar, all right? I'm going to let it hit the ground. All right. Call it in the air. Call it in the air. Heads. Heads is a call.
It is tails.
You want to defer?
Yes.
It's like clockwork.
I mean, just starting out the season just right.
The weighted coin. They use the same coin everywhere.
That's Josh Allen, number 18, the captain. Riley White, number 15, the captain. Number 21 is Eli Whitaker. And number 11, L.J. Robbins. For Stillwater, Taylon Kendrick is number 3. There's that big number 8, the fullback you talked about. Meet Josh Ford, 6'6", 253.
Richie, is he every bit of that?
Every bit of it. They measured him naked in the morning.
Right?
Because he's big.
And Trey Tuck's number 2, their final captain out there for Stillwater. Bulldogs in their home navies, top and bottom, navy blue helmets, a navy blue G on a white background. Stillwater in all whites with royal blue numerals and royal blue hats.
We got a light show.
Hey, I'm just going to tell you, cotton candy sky everywhere else, fair in the background, football Friday night, it's time.
Fantastic. Absolutely. It's a big one here. Nice crowd made their way out.
Still making their way out. They're probably getting the last minute little AC out of the car before they come
No
out.
doubt.
It is down to, 92 now? That's what the coaches are wanting. That turf's still not 92.
No, right. And here come the mighty Bulldogs. Ranked number 1 in 6A. Number 6 overall. A win here tonight would sure bump up their credentials in those state polls. Really excited about this team, guys. In Chris Young's 4th season, 3 finals appearances. I think we're really going to see what the defense is about tonight. I think this Stillwater team's going to test them. They're highly touted. Gave up a ton of points last year, kind of flying under the radar, but a horrible stat for Greenwood standards. But it's amazing that the kind of the metamorphosis they did. Caleb Garner and crew out there really coming together. Zach Edwards battled some injuries last year. He's healthy. So Cameron Green again out there, a 3-year guy that's seen the field, since the sophomore season. Really looking forward to what this defense brings. Landon Nelms on the corner.
Yeah,
with then Skaggs and Mackey in the defensive backfield. Zitzman will get some time back there. So really looking forward to seeing how these guys do under the pressure here against a quality opponent in Stillwater.
Yeah, I know against Fayetteville they looked really fast. Of course, I don't know what Fayetteville's got, but they normally have really good players at Fayetteville. And Greenwood, speed-wise, is holding their own. They had a little bit of advantage on that defense. And I love fast defenses. I love them.
I play a better physical team than we're playing tonight. This be the best physical team we play all year.
And Bodie Stanfield, the seniors, got it teed up at the 40. Bulldogs will kick towards the north end zone, right to left on your radio dial. Back deep for Stillwater. Holden Thompson is number 5, and I believe that's number 2, Trey Tuck. We're underway in 2023. It'll be Thompson fumbles it at the 1, and it goes in the end zone for a touchback.
Wow.
And Zitzman had a beat on him, too.
He was going to bring that out, wasn't he? Or try to.
Well, here we are, and right out of the gate, I see number 9, number 42, and number 7 come out there. That's Brady Pettigrew, number 9, Brendan Chicks, 42, and Cash Archer, number 7. Now, these guys are trained lunatics out there. I'm telling you right now, they're out for blood, and they are mean. And we'll see what these Pioneers have to offer. That will be Chance Accord, the senior quarterback, number 11, 5'11", 198. They're 3 wide, little high snap. They'll give on a draw play to the tailback. He'll get across the 20 to the 22. That's about it, as Cash Archer right out of the gate gets in the mix with Pettigrew. Holden Thompson is your running back.
Obviously, this quarterback probably will not be what we saw last year in the Gundy kid. I thought he was a quality quarterback last year.
Shotgun again on second and a long 8 for Stillwater. Snaps a little bit high again. Again, Thompson. No, nothing doing up the middle. Holy smokes. Caleb Garner up in the mix along with Brendan Chick. No gain, 3rd and 8. And you see Kane Archer on the sideline scurrying for a football. He's like, we're going 3 and out. Let's party.
Punt time here.
Yeah, that's right. Well, let's see if they throw here on a 3rd and 8. Try to little up the middle twice. Shifting on the defensive side for the Bulldogs. Caden Nelms, another defensive back. Here's our first pass of the game. Up the middle, and it is picked off. Oh, baby, Brady Mackey at the 45-50. Breaks the tackle, Stillwater 40. Down to the 30, far sidelines, out of bounds to the 25. And I asked what are they going to look like. My God, we know now it's an early turnover, and the Bulldogs are in business. And Brady Mackey with the return of 35 yards. And the Bulldogs are in business at the Stillwater 25-yard line. And our first look at the Golden Boy, sophomore Kane Archer, 6'1", 220, a junior. I'll tell you what, that's wrong. He is a sophomore. There it is. It's right on my stat sheet.
10th grader.
Yeah. Out of the backfield goes Davis in motion. We're 5 wide now. On first down, they're going to change the play. Arrington at the bottom of your screen, L.J. Robbins in the slot. Davis going to come over to senior running back. That's Carnes and Chaser up top at 87. And here we go. Archer to throw. Chaser caught, complete, down to the 15, close to a first down. He'll get it, 10-yard completion.
That's an interesting set by their defense. They're about 6 yards off the football, and they just all look like they're coming, every one of them up except for one safety back.
Motion coming from Chaser from right over here to the left side. They'll set up in a trips look, and Archer's ready. Again, Davis will empty the backfield for Kane Archer. Quick hitter. Carnes has it. He will make a man, will drag him out of bounds inside the 10 down to the 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 8. And second down and a long 2. Bulldogs in business after a Mackey INT. There goes LJ out of the backfield in motion, and we've got to overload right to the left side. Carnes has a walk, and he break through. He's to the 5. He'll have first down yardage. Still on his feet.
Golly.
And finally down at the 4. It's a 5-yard pickup. Second catch for Carnes.
I thought he was down twice.
Right. And a first and goal for the Bulldogs. Under the lights of the Sebastian County Fair.
Beautiful.
Carnes in the shot, or that's Archer in the shotgun. Robbins in motion from left to right, and they give to Davis. And he's hitting the backfield, but got a couple of yards, maybe one. A nice penetration there from Josh Ford, your big fella for Stillwater, going both ways.
Both ways.
1 yard carry for Davis, and second and goal at the 3. Robbins again in motion. Archer in the shotgun. He'll roll right. There's the old reliable, and it is LJ all alone in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. How, baby. 4 yard. Archer 4 for 4 on the first drive with a touchdown. And at the 9:19 mark, the Bulldogs light the lamp. Number 8 to number 11 for 4 yards.
Model of, let's see.
That's how you do it, fellas. Here's Steinfeld on for the PAT. Jack Edwards, maybe the best deep snapper in the state. And a nice hold from Goodwin. Cooper Goodwin, your backup quarterback, holding. He's also a sophomore. And Steinfeld, the senior's kick is true with the right foot. Greenwood 7, Stillwater 0, 9:19 to play. Opening quarter. We'll stay right here.
Well, that's where you start them, Tim. That's the opening script. Defensive turnover. Score. I mean, you can't write it up any better than that.
The questions were asked, what's our defense going to look like against a quality opponent in live action? And Mackey playing that center field out there with a nice Oski, a great return down to our 25, their 25, gave a short field. Archer was flawless, 4 for 4 for 27 yards and a touchdown to L.J. Robbins. 2 catches for Carnes on the drive, 1 for Noah Chaser.
I'm going to go ahead and say it. If our defense stops the run like this all year long, and we do that, and we continue this, maybe statistically by the end of the season, one of the best defensive we've seen at Greenwood. We know they're going to be great against the pass. We got pass rushers everywhere, and the secondary are ball hawks.
Yeah, I agree.
100%.
That's probably the question. Can you stop the run up the middle?
Steinfeld's kicks up and away, heading over towards Thompson from the 2. Fumbled it again. He's got it at the 5, the 10, 15, up the numbers, 20, 25, and knocked down there by Mackey, who's just going to do it all tonight, Brady Mackey.
A missile.
Yeah, that's a nice little, that's a Joseph Stahl wedge breaker right there on the kickoff coverage for Brady Mackey, the senior. Stillwater has it 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line over here on the near hash. Pioneers working left to right on your radio dial. And it will be Chance Accord again, the senior, 5'11", 198. Thompson back there with him. They've got an up back behind the left guard. Twin receivers to the left, one to the right. And Accord got it. They're going to try to run again with Thompson. And there's Zach Edwards, up in the middle. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Edwards, a guy who kind of battled some injuries a little bit last year. He is a quality defender, a junior, 5'10", 196. Just a headhunter out there. Pioneers second down at their own 32. High snap, Cord pump fakes. Now going to try to tuck and run, and he runs into 31. Zitzman came up, made the stop, just short of the sticks, 3rd and 1.
They were going to throw just a little pass out in the flat, and we jumped the route, and he read it, so avoid the pick six.
Right. 3rd and 1. Accord tried to hard count. Greenwood held on. Archer was smelling blood, and Cash almost came across. Garner and Edwards swapped spots at the linebacker spot. Here we go. They're going to try to run again. And he's got first down yardage, but just by a yard. Again, Edwards and Zitzman in there on the stop. But the chains will move for Stillwater, Holden Thompson on the carry. First down right at the 40. 8:08 to go, first quarter. Great opening to this ball game of this season. An interception and a quick score on a short field. Accord in the shotgun with twins right. Play action. He's a rolling left, looking to throw. Now going to tuck and run, and up came Mackey.
Man.
Got most of the business done. Archer came over to clean up the mess. They scrambled for 3 yards, 2nd and 7 to the 43.
This Mackey kid.
He's
likes to lay a little wood.
You betcha, buddy. He's got that mentality. He's a headhunter.
You got to with those orange shoes.
And free safety, you just kind of roll him out there. Everybody's in front of him is so good as we see a quick substitution. I believe that's Garrettson. Yeah, Mark Garrettson, a junior, coming in. They go to more of a big meat package, if you will, on 2nd and 7. Accord in the shotgun. High snap, wants to throw. Quick hitter. It is almost picked. Landon Nelms. Get used to that. It's a no-fly zone over on 27th side. You better believe that. Oh, baby.
Well, he's quick and he's long.
6'1", 185. A third of the field is unusable back there.
We talked about this earlier. Get him behind the sticks, an early pass, and incompletion will get that done.
3rd and 7 now. Tried to hard count. Bulldogs held their ground. That's just so nice, guys, to see people not jump like that.
Yes, sir.
So
Especially
disciplined.
Right?
So disciplined. Accord to throw. Straight drop. Pressure comes. He'll be flushed. Now rolls back to the left where the pressure was. And now unloading. It is incomplete. Looking for number 15, Thompson. Mackey was there along with Zitzman. That's Heston Thompson this time. 4th and 7. And a punt time for the Pioneers. Number 3 dropping back. That's Talon Kendrick to punt. And L.J. Robbins back deep for the Bulldogs. Good snap. The kick straight up. And get away from that one. The boys head to the sidelines. They got a Greenwood bounce. Yep. And down at the 39. With 7 minutes exactly left to go in the first quarter, Greenwood 7, Stillwater nothing. We will keep it right here.
Go through that offensive line real quick. I don't think you've done that yet, have you? They weren't out there very long.
No, that's what they want in this heat. So here's Archer. The throw, and LJ's got it coming around the end. 40, 45, bye-bye, midfield 40. They're not going to catch him, 20. Get in there, baby. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown. Oh, baby. LJ Robbins with 61 yards to the house.
That'll help the old passing stats, won't it?
2 catches, 2 touchdowns, 65 yards for Mr. Robbins' neighborhood in the north end zone. It's party time. Edwards on for the snap. Goodwin will hold. And Steinfeld's kick is up and right down Main Street. Woo-hoo! 10-second drive and 6:50 in the first quarter. 8-11. 61 yards. 14-0.
I have a feeling you're going to make that call a lot this year.
Yes.
8-11.
Yes.
Here's something that's so impressive about that drive. That's the second drive of the game, and that's a play we run 90% of almost every play. And so they knew that was coming. We executed to perfection. He went untouched to the end zone. Great job, all parties, offensive line, extra wide receivers. Everybody did a great job.
And, guys, I know people that have listened to us for years get tired of hearing about wide receiver blocking, but it's just part of the deal here at Greenwood. It's as normal as playing at War Memorial in December, really.
Well, you know, I was talking to somebody this morning. We was talking about just that. He says, "Is this the best wide receiver crew we've had?" I said, "Probably the 12 or 11 year." I can't remember when we had 5 offensive linemen that could run out there doing it. They block so well, and all you do is get the ball to Grant Morgan or Drew Morgan. Continue to block like that. He makes a good point.
All right. Steinfeld, legs kind of getting tired probably by now. This is his, third kickoff and a couple of PATs?
Right.
The kick's on the way. They're going to try Thompson. Flags fly. We had an offside. They've got a new returner out there. Yeah, they brought number 15 in.
Yep, 5's dropped.
Heston Thompson.
No more drops. That's kind of unusual. Offsides.
Richie Grandstaff's up in Grove, Oklahoma, checking in. Brian Hurt's got his son Andrew with him. Appreciate it. My man Derek Yoakley checking in. Mary Ann Sandifer. Coach Castleman, the new junior high coach, said they were lighting the lamp, baby. That's right. Tyler Calloway. Appreciate it. David Waits. Mona Kay and Reagan of the Joneses checking in.
Everybody trying to keep up with them folks, right? Them Joneses.
Yeah. Steinfeld will try it again. 5 yards deeper. This one's up and away. It'll be Heston Thompson from the 11. Up the hash marks, 20, 25. Arrington pushed him back inside. Oh, look out! Caleb Garner with some real clean cooking. Smoked him. I think that's his mom's business. Is that right?
Well, it is now.
Somebody got free advertising. First and 10, Stillwater at the 30. That's a real clean hit either way.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. And, I hadn't talked about Braden Skaggs. He's out there, number 1. He's just been kind of lost in the shuffle defensively, but he's a quality player. Garrettson's still in there up front defensively. And they'll go again with a cord. Flags fly. We've got motion on a receiver maybe over there moving. So that'll back him up 5 yard. Chris Young in his 4th season, the new athletic director here at Greenwood. Claps to that one.
I think 78 jump.
Aha. Let's see. Their right tackles, Julian Jacobs, a sophomore, 6'2", 256. Good-looking kid.
Yes, sir. This is a young team. There's only 12 seniors on the roster.
1st and 15, a cord play action. Trouble coming. And down he goes! Chicken Archer and Garrettson meet at the quarterback at the 18-yard line, a loss of 7. And it's 2nd down and 22. I'm going to try to keep up with sacks. I don't know if I'll be able to pull that off or not. That's 1, and I don't know, and it may be split into thirds because Archer, Chick, and Garrettson were all there. Back at the 18-yard line, they've got to get to the 40, 2nd down and long.
22.
And the cord in the shotgun. Play action, looking to throw. Has time, trouble, now steps up and scrambles. And that's Parker Edwards, I beg your pardon, a new quarterback. He's got all kinds of running room. Mackey's got a beat on him, and
don't lower that head. So.
Nope. Out of bounds he goes, but a great run from the backup quarterback Parker Edwards to the Greenwood 48, a huge gain of 12 and 34 yards on 2nd and forever.
Yeah, it makes me really happy to see these guys abandon the run this early in the game as they lose faith in it.
And we got a timeout. We got a player hurt. That's Mackey. He went there and got that guy and with the head down, and he's in some pain. Give us a chance for a little water break down on the field. 14-0 Bulldogs lead with 5:47 to go in the first quarter. We're live at Farmers Bank Field, Smith Robinson Stadium. Let's take a quick timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Hi there. I was just out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Casasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
Hey, we welcome you back. Mackey off on his own power. Just kind of, in your right, a little stinger maybe, kind of ringing out that right arm a bit.
The first time the Pioneers have crossed the 50.
Certainly. And here they go. This Parker Edwards still at quarterback, wants to throw, pump fakes, try to out and up, has time. I can't believe it, this much time. Still on his feet. He'll wiggle out, now still looking to throw. And finally, Edwards gets a hold of him. And Zach will wrestle him down. The flag comes out. They're going to probably get a horse collar. Yeah, and that's a shame, too. He had a hold of the jersey. I don't know if he got inside the pads or not.
I don't think that's the rule anymore. I think you can be anywhere around the collar area.
Really?
If you bring them down with that, I think it's a penalty.
Yeah, Lawrence Taylor's somewhere rolling over in his grave. He's not even dead yet. They'll have this thing at flag football before it's over with.
Yeah, horse collar.
That's Jason Brazier, the white hat, his crew. Good referee.
Mackey's coming back in.
Wow.
Now, what time are the mandatory breaks?
I don't know if there are since the temperature's under 100,000 degrees.
Right on.
Richie needing a break down there. He's working
Oh,
up
so
sweat.
it's nice.
First down at the Greenwood 29, and whistles
Timeout.
blow.
Timeout.
And Coach Gill says, I need a timeout. And this is our first timeout. First down and 10 Stillwater at the Greenwood 29.
I ain't crossed the 50 yet. I ain't fixing to start now. They're going to have to make me.
That's right. Go over and tell Preston to man up. I see him down there on the sidelines with it. Tell him I said to get this stuff together. Let's go. Looking forward to volleyball season's underway. Tough loss to Fayetteville the other night here at home. Coach Golden and the ladies with a nice win up at Harbor Thursday night. So a 4-set victory. So Jennifer's got the girls up and rolling, and they're very good. You need to get out and watch some volleyball if possible. And really highlighted by Maya McCoy. She's a fantastic player, standout.
Fixing to have 1,000.
Committed
That's
to Bradley,
pretty
I
rare
believe.
company around here.
Yeah.
Committed to Bradley?
I believe that. Well, I think that's right. I think that's where
I read that somewhere.
Yep. First and 10, Stillwater trying to get back in this game. Greenwood leading 14-0 way early. We're just in the middle of the first quarter. But their new quarterback is Parker Edwards, and he's going to go quarterback keeper. And
Mr. Archer.
Ring the register. It's cash time. Oh, baby.
No game.
I can't say enough about Cash Archer's hair. And hopefully when he gets his helmet off, and I don't know if he's cut it or not, but if we get the sideline guy over there with the camera, his afro's magical.
You're jealous?
Oh, my God. It's beautiful. Second and 11. Edwards in the shotgun for Stillwater. High snap. The ball's on the ground. They'll have to fall on it. Archer credited with the tackle. He was back there to down him. And actually, Holden Thompson will probably get -4 yards rushing. So 3rd and 15.
Critical mistake here. They're trying to gain some little momentum. You can't have that.
Nope. Shotgun for Parker Edwards. He's a junior. 5'10", 178. He's going to throw. Pressure coming. He'll step up in the pocket, and down he goes. Caleb Gardner again bringing the thunder. They finally blow the whistle.
Punt time. Well, the defense rose up right there, Tim.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's awesome. Bend but don't break. And they didn't really bend that much.
I've never had any, but I bet you Caleb Gardner will smoke your bacon for you.
There's no question. And I've loved that kid since 9th grade. Thought he should have got moved up. I thought after the 9th grade season was over, I thought they might bring him up to play varsity. He was that good. And he's a senior now and really showing out. Number 44. They're going to go fake punt. This is trouble because we got Bulldogs in the area, but the ball knocked away. It's Caleb Nelms, number 6 down there. Nice number, Caleb. And also number 1, Braden Skaggs. And so a turnover on downs. For those of you wondering, I wore number 6 my senior and junior year. So there you go.
I think we've heard that.
Carries on the tradition of greatness, of excellence with the number 6 numeral.
I like the call there. Why not? Go for it.
Right, yeah. So first down from the Bulldogs at their own 37-yard line, and Kane Archer back to work with trips to the left. Full house backfield. He'll stay full house. Carnes in the flat, and he can't get free. It'll be a 1-yard gain. 6 for 6 for Archer to start this ball game. 2 touchdowns. He's had short fields. Well, I say that. The one was a 61-yard touchdown, so it wasn't that short. Started about the same spot. They're going to give. No, Archer's going to keep it. Try the right to left side. one man to beat there, and he was off to the races. We would have got to see his speed there. I don't know what he's got, but we would have seen it. It was upended, though. Keaton Mason on the stop. What Archer get? 6 yards rushing? 5. And 3rd down and 4. From the left hash. Trips to the right. Davis back there with Kane Archer. Hard count. The Pioneers hold their ground. Play clock's at 10, plenty of time. Coach Hogan, Coach Young decipher the puzzle over there. 6 seconds left.
Timeout.
And, yep, Coach Young's going to call a timeout. This is different. Momentum builder, though. He wants to get this 3rd down play here. Go score, get up 21. Of course, we do have mercy rule this year. You know, last year over at Oklahoma at their place was no mercy rule. They never got to that. But over here, we'll certainly have the mercy rule in order with 35-point lead, which either team gets up. And hopefully it'll be us. A game that started out at a rocket speed has slowed down to a snail's pace, if you will. Greenwood scoring twice in the first 5 minutes of the game.
Go over that offensive line. I'm not sure you.
You know what? You're exactly right.
Keep waiting.
Big Cody Taylor, number 68, is at left guard. Out here at left tackle is 72, Elijah Caraway. The center is 56, Ryan Shortus. Ashton Stein is 65, and I'm sure he's at right tackle. We'll get our right guard mentioned after this play. Archer from the shotgun. Rolls right. Has to throw, and he short hopped it. They're going to say it bounced. Thank goodness. An ill-advised throw. 61 is Brett Woolsey over at right guard, and it's punt time for Greenwood.
Ooh, Archer took a shot on that one. Man.
You talk about highly touted guys. Let me tell you about our deep snapper, Jack Edwards. You know, kind of an unsung hero, but he's been making the rounds through all these camps just like the quarterbacks and linemen do. And Jack, a quality deep snapper. I'll try not to jinx him, but I'm really not that worried about it. This kid's next-level talent up there scooting the ball back. Nelms, speaking of next-level talent, watch the punt here. Landon Nelms is maybe the best in the state, and a gorgeous punt. High leg swing and a fair catch at the 20. And Coach Young talked about him in pregame. he's a Saturday-type punter. Hopefully we don't see any more of that. It was ugly, punting. Stillwater's football at their own 20 with 2:23 left. First quarter still, Bulldogs up 14-0. Game delayed to 8 o'clock start because of the heat.
Seemed like this quarter's went forever.
I agree with you. We may have to put on a pot of coffee tonight. I've got a 7:30 a.m. at Chamberlain.
A little tea time?
Yeah.
Wow.
I may just go straight from here to number 1 tee box. Heck with it. 1st and 10 for the Pioneers. Play action underneath the tunnel screen, and that thing was dangerously close to being picked. Edwards was trying to find Thompson, and it looked like Skaggs up there in coverage. It was number 1. Heston Thompson has been getting a lot of work. He's a senior. I wonder if him and Holden are twins. Still Parker Edwards at quarterback. He'll give to Holden Thompson. And no gain. Tried to go up the gut. Garner's in there along with Cameron Green, who's checked in this series defensively. Love it. Short gains, 3rd and 7.
They've yet to complete a pass.
Wow. Tried the hard count. Bulldogs hold their ground again.
These boys are proving Lombardi right. There ain't but 3 things that can happen, two of them bad.
Holden Thompson back there with him. Here's the throw. Steps up in the pocket and just out of the outstretched arms of Heston Thompson. Skaggs in coverage. Punt time now, 3 and out. And, you know, I asked you guys in pregame about our defense in real action and the improvements they needed to make. Coach Gill has went into the lab and has mixed up a concoction that so far has been magical.
I agree. They may end up being one of the strengths of this team, which is hard to fathom because of these receivers and quarterbacks.
Right.
Man, I like this unit.
LJ's back deep at his 40. The punt's away. This is a good one. LJ's going to drift to his left. Field at the 40 with running room. 45 trying to go right side midfield to the 45 of Stillwater. Jumping at the 40. Oh, baby, to the 35. Get in there, LJ. Woo!
Shake and bake.
Yeah. Fantastic. Boy, and I'll tell you about it. LJ's ready for this season. He's had a couple performances in the state finals that have been less than stellar for his standards. And he'll be the first one to tell you this is a redemption year for LJ, and he's already answered the bell here with 2 touchdown receptions. But really looking forward to number 11 showing us a lot of fun this season. We go trips right or trips left from the right hash. Davis empties the backfield, and Archer's going to try LJ in the flat again. Good block from Carnes. LJ makes a little bit of something out of nothing to the 34. It's a 2-yard pickup. And LJ finally caught a ball that wasn't a touchdown. What do you know? Trips out to the right this time. Empty backfield. Twins left. Short side. And Kane Archer looking left the whole way. Goes up top to Arrington. A stop and go. Got it. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown. Oh, baby. Isaiah Arrington. Dancing the north end zone, son. The junior. Whew.
34 yards.
Yeah, baby.
Really nice setup. Set that play up the whole game with the little bubble out there, a little tunnel, a little bubble, a little tunnel, and then slip him out off the block for a touchdown.
Arrington with quality speed. We wondered about speed. Him and LJ can fly, and you know what Carnes can do. He's got speed and a little bravado about him. Steinfeld, guess what? On a good snap from Edwards and the hold from Goodwin is right down Main Street, and the Bulldogs lead 21-0. 1:06 in the first quarter still. 8-0 for 34 yards. So Archer's 8 for 8 and 3 touchdowns. 36-37, let's see here, 45, 50, 60, 60, and 60, 125 is what I've got.
He's going to have to pick up the pace. Still got a minute left in the quarter.
Well, that thing short field gets you every time.
No, doesn't help the stats, does it? 1 for 2.
Yeah, real food. Is that what I said for Stacy, for Little Gardner? Real food? Something like that, yeah. Ricky Bashir's checking in. My man, love him. His wife, Paula's our purchasing manager at Hickory Springs.
Okay.
Love the Bashirs.
Not too many seats left here tonight, Tim, in this one. Huge crowd. Love it.
Yes, sir. Steinfeld, fresh out of the hot tub, his legs aching, and he'll kick deep. This time it's number 2, Trey Tuck, looking for room up the middle at the 20 and down to the 25. And Grant Carnes says, you know what, I've been kind of quiet. Let me get in here and knock somebody's head off. I think is that Zitzman or Edwards had him down on the ground.
Edwards.
Yep, 16.
Edwards went low and Carnes went high. Speaking of Sleepy, you haven't called his number yet. What's the deal?
He's out there. He's just hanging out. Him and Skaggs have been low-key just pacing themselves.
Big 49.
Cody Johnson, this is another fantastic sophomore. Yeah, 6'4", 230. He's on the end of the line on the right end. Keep an eye on this guy, number 49. The snap's a little high. A new running back in there for Stillwater is Tan Booth. 7-yard gain, 2nd and 3. Nice run up the middle for Booth. He is a 5'8" junior, 161.
Kind of lose him and all the big linemen in there.
Right. Edwards in the shotgun. Booth back there on his right side. Play action, wanting to throw. Here comes pressure. There's a hold, no call. There it comes, finally the flag. And Parker will get slung down by Zach Edwards. But there's going to be a penalty back here. I don't know if it was Johnson, got his jersey ripped off, or Chick, but it was pretty obvious. Even a Brazier saw that one.
Ouch.
Look out.
14.
Paul Brixey.
Coming in, yeah, 14.
Right on cue. And Cash Archer checking back in.
Can we just call him the Fro?
Man, I don't know. Carol Elmore might not like that if we call him Fro, but I'm all for it.
The Fro.
The Fro. Did we get a shot of his hair on the sidelines? I wasn't watching this stream. I need to keep my eye out.
It's the most beautiful blonde fro.
I will find him. I'll find him ASAP and get a selfie with it and put it on my Twitter feed. Second down and 12 after the hold. And Edwards will throw in the flat, and it's complete. And breaking on the ball is Caleb Nelms. He says, hey, boys, don't forget about this other Nelms over here on the left side. I got some skills, too. And number 6 with a nice hit. 1 yard gains, third and a long 11. Brixie back out.
And I'll tell you, they marked him a yard ahead. That ball should have been 1 yard back to the 22.
That's quarter, finally.
Jack Brown was the receiver for Stillwater. We've played 12 minutes of football to open up the 2023 Greenwood Bulldogs football season. Greenwood leads 21-0 over the Stillwater Pioneers. We'll take a break. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The 4th oldest Ford dealer in America.
We're back at Farmers Bank Field, Smith Robinson Stadium. I will do a little housekeeping. Archer did have an incomplete pass through that they're almost picked, so he is 8 out of 9 here in the first quarter. My man Rockin' Randejo got us checked in, him and Leanne Gillum. Appreciate it. All right, 3rd and long. Stillwater, we've swapped ends. They're going to have to throw. And trouble.
Look out.
And down he goes. Sack. Guess who? On Farmers Bank Field, it's Cash Money. Garrettson back there with Green. Baby.
That's a big loss.
Yeah. 4th and forever.
Kind of cab ride-ish.
Clock running early on here in the second quarter. I want to say hey to Kurt and Steph down in the capital city, Little Rock. Big dogs out at Maverick Trucking. Appreciate them tuning in.
Uh-oh, look out.
Bad snap. Down he goes. Woo-hoo!
Over on downs instead of a punt.
And that's Pettigrew in there in the mix. Number 9. And the Bulldogs with a super short field get 1st and goal at the 6.
Wow. Kind of hard to get any stats on these short fields, but
right.
Coach Young's going to love it.
I love that one stat we keep lighting up, though. The scoreboard. All right, here's Kane Archer from the 6. 1st and goal. And Davis, nope, Kane keeps trying the left side. Good block from Arrington. Kane tiptoes and walks her in down the far sideline. And the sophomore with his first rushing touchdown of the season. 6 yards. And the Bulldogs push the lead out to 27-0 over the defending 6A D2 champs, Stillwater. Boy, Greenwood making a little statement here. I think I might have time to run down to the fair and get a funnel cake. Heck with it. Extra powdered sugar.
Get on that Ferris wheel?
Yeah, no. But I will get a funnel cake. Steinfeld's up. Edwards with a good snap, a good hold from Goodwin. 11-13 to go. 6-yard scamper by number 8. The Bulldogs lead 28-0.
I don't think any of us saw this score coming. Did you?
Man, I did not.
You didn't? Just be honest.
I did not. I really felt like we'd win, but I didn't see this. Of course, you don't know what Stillwater's got coming back. You have to assume they can reload as big as the school and the town and all that. 14-0 state champs. And every now and then you might see them ring in some kids from the smaller towns around there that might move in, want to play for the program. You know how it is, but.
Well, they do have a new head coach, right?
That's right. Their coach did go to Shiloh Christian this year, and he left late. He left like late in the spring, early summer. It was an odd time to leave. It kind of, or in the summer, so they've had to regroup a little bit. with the new head coach.
Hey, their head coach, athletic director as well.
Yeah, Chad Kaywood. And their last year's coach is at Shiloh Christian now. 28-0, Steinfeld will try to kick one towards the south this time. Student section with the country theme. I see cowboy hats, cowgirl hats down there. Fantastic. Steinfeld kicks up and away. And it will be Heston Thompson from the 5 coming out to the left over the 20, 25. Room at the 35, 40. Midfield. Steinfeld hit the deck. He'll cut back against the grain. Carnes on the run. Catches him, but a great return to the 23-yard line for Heston Thompson. Wow.
Well, he's put a leg in the ground back here and broke. I mean, he's gone.
73-yard return.
It's just what the Pioneers needed.
But you love the heart of Grant Carnes.
You betcha. Didn't give up on it.
Nope. And the first down for Stillwater at the Greenwood 22. So a short field for the Pioneers. Greenwood defense held last time in this situation. We'll see if they can here with 10:59 to go second quarter. And late blooming out there is Parker Edwards. But he's out there now, the quarterback, with Holden Thompson. Low snap. Trying to throw, going to go up top for the stop and go.
Got it.
And, boy, you don't see it very often.
Wow.
But Nelms got beat there. Just didn't turn his head around. And a great pass and catch to Taylon Kendrick. 22 yards. And Stillwater's on the board now with their first touchdown, the 10:51 mark.
First completion as well.
Yeah, the only completion. 22-yarder.
Okay.
10:51 in the second.
This is Brody Long to kick. His PAT is up and right down Main Street. Just to the left of the tilt-a-whirl. 28-7. What a magical backdrop. Boy, it's a beautiful picture of you, Sean, and the guys doing a great work here with the live stream. Scoreboard powered by Shelter Insurance. Jason Hill kind of took over for Phil Hicks down there at the Shelter. And appreciate all the help those guys do.
I think that's 4K. Is that right? No? I think we experimented with that the other day.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's still beautiful.
Yeah.
I like the new scoreboard. Look at that.
Right.
Sweet.
Like some of the graphics, doing a great job with those. Defense, offense, a few highlights. Doing a great job.
He's about to get this down, I think.
Carnes is back deep for Greenwood. He's about to get it down, too.
He can do it.
He's thinking, dang it, I should let him score.
We only have 11 or 10?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, there's 11 out there.
Okay.
5, 1. Carnes don't need nobody helping him back there. On the run at the 10. Behind the wedge, 20. Grant trying to a stiff arm. Oh, boy, here we go. 25. Can he get the corner? 30. 35 and out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A good return for Grant Carnes. Baptized a kid there at the corner around about the 20-yard line.
Little Earl Campbell action. The old stiff arm.
That guy's pretty strong.
They give him the 38. Yeah, 38. Okay.
So here's Archer. First down at our 38. Empty set, 5 wide. Kane to throw. Rolling right, pressure coming. He's going to loft it up for Carnes and just a little bit too high. The second incompletion tonight. And 2nd and 10. Good idea, just a little less on it, and Carnes scores. He'll take a tap out breather, and that'll bring Evan Reed in, number 85.
Like that.
Reed is a 5'9", 186-pound senior.
He looks taller than that.
Yep, he'll join Chaser over here. Now LJ gets in the mix in the trip set out here to the right. Bulldogs up 3 touchdowns. Braden Davis empties out the backfield, and Archer's going to throw. Nice catch from Arrington, but it's going to lose 2 yards. I don't know how he caught it, but it's impressive. So 3rd and 12. Carnes back in. Chaser out.
Are we setting up the wheel route?
Absolutely. Chaser back in, Reed out. Here comes LJ in motion to the near side, and that's it. Let's see if the flags fly. Did we move? A defender came across and Kane's pointing to them. Let's see if the Bulldogs flinched on their little bit of movement. It is. It's going to be against Greenwood. So, third down now and 18. Maybe 17, yeah. Got to get to the 48. Bulldogs going to pack it in here a little bit. Empty set. Archer alone in the backfield. Let's see if the Pioneers bring pressure. They do. Kane's got to get out of there. Here's the tunnel screen, LJ. Can he find the wedge? And he could not. Great defense there by Caleb Humble for the Pioneers. He'll get 3 yards, and that's it. That's the best we've seen that play defended in a long time. Fourth catch for Robbins, but it's 4th and long, and the punt team comes out. Coach Morton with some words of encouragement to his linemen out there trying to block on the tunnel screen.
Guys, we got to go.
Austin Morton, the offensive line coach. Hunter Morton's got the defensive line. Gills, our defensive coordinator, linebacker. Stephen Hogan, OC, quarterbacks. Holloway's a special teams coach and running backs. This kicks high and beauty from Nelms. Man, a fair catch signaled and then fielded. He can't field it on the bounce. He fair caught that, so that's going to be a penalty. Yeah, and Coach Young is furious down here. That's got to be another penalty. He certainly signaled for a fair catch. And that is an error on the officiating staff. No doubt he fair caught it on a hop and then ran with it, and that is a penalty. But he's going to lose this battle, and that's a shame. Early jitters for the officiating crew as well. So the 26-yard line was still a fantastic punt. Travis Sanford's got your corners. Stephen Tessing's our safeties coach. What a great staff. First down for Broken Arrow. Coach Young's going to go get his money's worth with Brazier. I think he's called timeout.
Well, he thinks he. So what he's saying is y'all should get together before we have to snap the ball. Just get together. All he's asking for, if you missed it, you missed it. But let's see if somebody else saw it.
Right. And I would think somebody might come in and say, yeah, I saw it during that skirmish, but to no avail.
You know, you just said Broken Arrow.
For who? I called Stillwater Broken Arrow?
You did.
We'd beat them just as bad as these guys probably.
Oh, man.
Well, anyway, Stillwater, what was it? I don't know what the context was. Well, I apologize.
I don't know either, but I heard Broken Arrows like they were getting whooped.
Yeah, Bentonville was at their place. It was 20-0 last time we checked in. So Coach Young's going to lose this argument, and it's unfortunate because that's poor officiating. I'm obviously way too critical sometimes of the officials, but this kind of stuff right here is, you don't
see that, you get somebody hurt.
Right, you always say make a clear, fair catch signal. That's exactly what he did.
Well, their kid needs to know that you can't do that as well.
Well, I guess you're right. Well, they've got the football either way, and it looks like they've got a Wildcat look going here. They do, as Booth will keep it, and a decent gain. Zitzman there he is. 3 yards, 2nd and 7. Sleepy Zitzman.
I'm here.
Zach Zitzman, a junior, 5'9", 186. Look for him on the pitcher's mound here coming up in the spring. He's a big lefty there. Zitzman can do it. Clock running, 8:50, second quarter. Bulldogs up 3 scores. Parker Edwards back in at quarterback. And he's got Thompson back there with him. A little motion stutter steps from left to right. They give the Thompson trying that in. A big burst. And still on his feet to the 40. He'll have a first down. 11-yard pickup. Mackey out there. Garrettson hustling downfield as well. Love to see those defensive linemen downfield getting in the mix. Mark Garrettson, 5'9", 190. A junior. 1st and 10 Pioneers at their own 40. Edwards in the shotgun. Play action. Nope, he gives up the draw again to Thompson with running room. Cuts back in. Mackey stands him up. Garner there, and guess who? Garrettson again in on the stop. A yard shy of the first down. A 9-yard pickup for the Pioneers.
It's obvious to me that's what their bread and butter is, running the ball. Maybe they're finding their stride here.
Low snap.
trouble.
Got to throw. They're going to unload quickly. Oh,
Wow.
man, wide open. Nelms, man, looked back there and saw the ball loose and kind of gave up on it, but great job from from Parker Edwards there, quarterback, to stay with it. Trace Clark on the reception.
Well, that was a horrible snap.
Yep.
That didn't even get to the quarterback.
No. Edwards again has it, gives again around the end of Thompson, and Zitzman pushed him out of bounds at the 26-yard line. It'll be an 8-yard pickup, 2nd and 2. Don and Juanita Hurt have us tuned in tonight. Don't get much better than those two. 2nd and 2. Pioneers at their Greenwood 26-yard line. Looks like the line is short over at the tilt-a-whirl. Don't get on board. High snap handled. Booth will try it. He's got running room across the 10. Down the far sidelines, dodging tackles, and scores from 26 yards out. And the Pioneers have cut the lead in half.
75 yards in 6 plays.
Tan Booth.
They've gotten a lot of stuff right in the 5 and the 6 hole, just kind of using our speed against us, running right behind where our defensive ends were as we push up the football field. See if we make some adjustments on those.
PAT is up and good. Well, 7:34 to go. They've cut the lead in half. The Bulldogs had scored a 28-0 lead. We were thinking mercy rule and get out the confetti and the party favors.
The Pioneers said not so fast.
That's right. We drove a long way on a late starting game. We're going to hang in there and make this thing a ball game.
That was all set up by that big return.
Yes.
That kind of sparked them over there. I'm like Richie. I think blocking assignments on that right side. They've been running to the right. They haven't run the left yet. But that blocking assignment over there, Bulldogs going to have to make an adjustment.
Thanks again always to Coach Amy Hardy, junior high girls basketball coach, providing some food up here in the press box, hospitality room. Blue Ember Barbecue, and Mark Dean brought us some
barbecue everywhere.
Brisket and pulled pork, some smoked sausage, sweet Moses.
You didn't have any?
I had a lot. That's pure protein, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
Greenwood gets the ball after half. Don't be surprised to see a little trickeration.
Uh-oh, a little onside.
Brody Long's got it teed up for the Pioneers, and he'll approach and swing the right leg through, and off she goes. This is LJ from the 8-yard line, near side of the 15, 20, good wedge, 25 to the 28, a 20-yard return for LJ Robbins. LT's got us tuned in, Richard Lance.
Lancey.
Went down and got my picture with his niece, Allie. Pregame. She's a senior on the training staff. Allie Terry, maybe the best trainer to ever come through Greenwood.
Oh, no question.
29-yard line, so it's a 21-yard pickup for LJ. And here's Kane Archer back to work. And they'll wait for the whistle. Now we're going to send LJ in motion. That means 4 receivers to the left, and Archer keeps looking to run outside. Breaks a tackle, 30. Still on his feet, scrambling, reversing, field back to the right. Can't get free, and down he goes to the 31-yard line. And it's a 2-yard gain.
That was an exciting 2 yards.
Sure was. They gave him 3 yards to the 32.
Looked like the same tackle we got flagged for.
I agree. You're talking about like the around the back of the show. Yeah, okay. Archer, smarting a bit. He'll gather himself, and the sophomore looks left to throw. Now back right. Wants to go up top for Carnes. He's got him. Can he find him? Just could not. A little bit too much mustard. Woo. Carnes with an awesome stop-and-go route. All alone out there. That's one that Kane'd like to have back.
A little bit more air.
I think he's smarting a bit after getting slung to the turf.
I think so.
Yeah. 3rd and 7. You can tell. Just kind of hunching over a little bit, trying to catch his breath.
Like an old Coach Peacock stop and go.
That's it. Nice. Nice. Carnes will bring in a play. Clock.
It in from the sideline.
Yeah, that's old school. That's Rick Rachel style there. 36 dive. 36 sweep. 80 out and up. Let's go.
32 trap.
Yeah. 20 wedge. It's Carl Fox style. Here's 3rd and 7. Archer to throw, pressure coming. Screens there. Davis get the catch, but got shoestring tackled by number 25, Aries Willis. He picked up 3 yards. I better put Davis on my receiving chart. 5th different Bulldog to catch a pass. But it's punt time. And I love what Nelms brings to the table with his punting leg, but I sure hate watching it. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
I'd like to see him turn one over. His ball has a tendency to kind of get up there and hang up a little bit. If he turns one over, he'll go 60.
Yep. It's kind of like the Dallas Cowboys. I sure love them, but I hate watching them. There you go. This one's high and wobbly. Let's see if there's going to be any fair catch this time. It's not. Mackey downs it at the 42. It'll be Pioneers' ball, a chance to cut into this lead. They've scored 14 straight, 6:02 to go.
Make a ball game out of it.
Farmers Bank Field at Smith Robinson Stadium. Glad to have you aboard tonight for the season opener for both squads here. It's week 0, which means there'll be a bye somewhere, and that will fall on October 6th for the Bulldogs. This year will be the bye week, and I think that'd be week 5 or 6.
Is this a water break for everybody, I think?
Looks like it. 6:02 to go.
Back to your Cowboys. Talked to old Joe Goodwin this week. His theory is if they lose the first scrimmage game, they're really going to be good. So
there was, I think, one of the Super Bowl years back in the early 90s, they went over in the preseason, seemed like every year.
That's his theory.
Yep, it makes sense.
And they did lose their first scrimmage, I think.
They've lost everything. Yeah, they lose. And we hadn't even seen Dak yet. The losing hadn't even started.
Troy Aikman on this team?
Oh, God.
Troy Aikman is not playing. How I wish.
What about O. Emmett? Is he still playing?
No.
Irvin?
No.
No, Irvin and Emmett are gone.
So the old school logic is gone too.
Oh, here's Parker Edwards in the shotgun for Stillwater. They've scored 14 unanswered. Play action. He's in a quarterback keep, looking for room. Nelms gets him out of bounds at the 46, 45, 46. 4-yard pickup, 2nd and 6. My cousin Heather and her husband David watching from Leavenworth, Kansas. No, they are in the Army, not in prison. Aunt Martha, Uncle Tony, Aunt Darlene tuned in. Appreciate it. Got the whole family out there. My mother's watching as well. 2nd and 6. And they give again to Thompson, and Cash Archer rings the register one more time in the backfield. A 4-yard loss. 3rd and 11 coming up. Oh, baby.
We talked about that this morning, actually, where we talked about running right at the defensive ends, and he said, we probably should run right at Cash if I was that other team, because he would run the play down off the backside the way you saw it happen right there.
I saw Gage Hanna trotting off the field there. Good to see him getting in that last play, number 35. So 3rd and long 10. And Edwards in the shotgun. Pressure coming. The screen set up. It's complete to Thompson. Can he get through? He cannot. Chick finally got him down at midfield along with Josh Allen, who we haven't called his name yet, but Josh is one of them guys. Is a great piece of the puzzle defensively. It's 4th and 2.
I can't believe they're punting.
I can't either. They may not. And Kay Wood's sending the punt unit out, but that doesn't mean it's going to get kicked.
Wow. 5 minutes left here for half.
Clock on the run.
It's a short 2.
Well, they're in the ball game now. That's the biggest difference.
I agree. Kendrick to punt, and no one back deep for the Bulldogs. They smell a rat.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
there's the fake, and he stood up and didn't get there. Oh, baby, what a defensive stand. Right up the gut. No dice, Chicago. Woo! Great defense in there, and my man Zach Edwards, the junior, just bottled up the hole and a turnover on downs.
That was their 3rd over on downs so far.
And my cousin Michelle Griffith, Evan, watching out in Edmond, Oklahoma. Here's Kane Archer with 5 wide. Trips left, Kane to throw. Looks left, now right. Carnes just behind him, had him open. I don't know if it was Carnes should settle there or if Archer just didn't lead him enough. But boy, that was there. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. Friday, September 1st, the Vashgrass Country Club be opening back up. Greens had a little trouble. They've resodded and sprigged. They're in great shape right now. Get out there September 1st. We'll play some golf. Bulldogs send Chaser out to the left side. Full house backfield, and LJ will leave the backfield and come twins right. Pump fake, out and up, look out. Archer steps up in the pocket. Now breaks free. Still looking downfield. He's got room, 45-40. 35, and he'll slide down at the 33-yard line. 17 yards on the ground. The chains move for Kane Archer. 4:28 to go. Bulldogs on the run now. They'll go quickly here with a little tempo at the 34-yard line. Trips to the right, the wide side. Clock moving, 4:21 to go before half. Archer in the shotgun. The sophomore rolls right, looking. Has Carnes all alone behind the defense. Caught at the 5. Oh, baby! Grant Carnes to the southern end zone. And they light up the night sky from 34 yards out.
It was almost too easy, Tim.
Well, Carnes has been behind the defense all night, and finally he and Archer got on the same page. Fourth catch for Carnes tonight, 48 yards. 34-14, the Bulldogs get back on the scoring column with 4:11 to go. 8-3. Edwards snap and hold is good from Goodwin. Steinfeld kick right down Main Street. 35-14 with 4:11 to go in the second quarter. That makes it feel a little better. Get a little rejuvenate a bit.
Current temperature's down to 88. It's cooling off.
Cold front.
Cold front.
Yeah.
Chance of rain this weekend.
My man Rick Whitaker checking in.
A lot of offense this game. This is kind of
Yes.
like Shiloh and Greenwood of old.
Right? Heston Thompson is back deep for the Pioneers.
Steinfeld has to be getting tired. He's kicked a bunch of balls today. I say, like Richie, let's go onside right here. Let's do it. Give
So
him a break.
56 straight home wins right now the Bulldogs are riding since 2014. Outscored our opponents 2,380 to 732. 42-13 average score during that winning streak at home.
Thanks to Mr. Joe Buffkin for that. That's crazy he can pull that up. Mr. Stat.
There's your pooch kick.
Got a little pooch.
And Thompson will take it at the 16 far side. Kind of stutter step. That's may help him because he's reversed field. Coming now to the left side. And LJ's there along with Zach Edwards to get him on the deck. No, I beg your pardon, Josh Allen. That's number 18. So a decent return for the Pioneers and Heston Thompson. Or was that Holden? Was that 5 or 15? I think it was 5. Anyway, Pioneers ball at the 36. Exactly 4 minutes left before halftime. Stick around. The ball barber roaming the sidelines. Will catch up with the head football coach, Chris Young. At halftime, get his thoughts. First down, Pioneers, and it's Parker Edwards. Chance Accord started the game at quarterback.
We had 12 on the field.
Hannah was late coming off on the defensive side. There's a flag flying. Okay, we broke the huddle with 12. We have no timeouts left. Did not give him the timeout. So 5-yard penalty, be 1st and 5 up to the 41. Coach Young still asking about the fair catch signal, and I don't blame him. Hey, I ain't letting no sleeping dog lie. Here's Edwards in the shotgun. They give on the draw play to Holden Thompson, and he's up in it in there. Nice job breaking through for Zach Edwards. This kid gets better every play. 3-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's saying a lot because Eight's hitting him in the mouth every play too, so he's fighting off a good blocker.
Yes, sir. Clock on the run, 3:37 to go. Stillwater taking their time, though, down 3 touchdowns and 3 extra points. Straight quarterback draw. He's got the first down across midfield, does Edwards to the Greenwood 41-yard line. Allen Archer down there along with Skaggs. First down at the Bulldog 42 for the Pioneers. Parker Edwards in the shotgun. He's got it. Quick hitter on a curl route, complete, and Nelms is not going to do it. That's Taylor Kendrick with the completion. Great open field tackle from Landon Nelms, and that's one of the credentials that you have to have if you want next level looks.
And he's got it.
Yep. 5-yard pickup, 2nd and 5 at the 37. The Kendrick kid's a good-looking receiver, 6'2", 205. Here's Thompson again with running room, a first down across the 30. Mackey came in and upended, along with Pettigrew downfield, and again Zach Edwards. Garner will come out, Garrettson will come in. First down for the Pioneers as they're on the move here late in the first half. Chick late coming off. From the 29 go the Pioneers. Again to Holden, just to that right side. He cuts back in. Garrettson grabs a hold, and Gage Hanna came in there and laid the boom that time, number 35.
Yeah, they're going to run right. I'm not sure I've seen them run left.
Yes, that Gage Hanna is the same Hanna that you know of. Morgan and JoJo's little brother. The final Hanna. 2nd and 3. High snap, handled. Thompson's got it.
Run left.
Tried this side. Again, Zach Edwards. Garrettson in there as well, along with Pettigrew.
3rd short.
Here we go. They're going to go, well, no, Edwards is back there. They've got Booth off to his right, and Edwards is going to try to keep it, bounce it out to the left. There's a hold. My goodness, they got to call it. Pettigrew was just manhandled out there by Enrique Sanchez, the junior 5'7", 240, and this penalty is going to push him back on a hold as Devon Graham checks in for the Bulldogs, a senior, number 76.
I mean, that was obvious.
Yeah. Boy, I can see Cash's head of hair here on the sidelines as we have a moment listening to Brazier. Number 7 there, that's just glorious.
You're admiring it.
I mean, magical. Good gosh.
I like 3rd and 12 better than 3rd and 1.
That's right. Stillwater in the shotgun. Edwards at quarterback. Booth with him, and Edwards a throw. Curl route. This guy's good, this Kendrick guy. Good catch, but Nelms up for the challenge. Gets him out of bounds. A 7-yard pickup, but it'll bring up 4th down and 6. It's a good matchup with Nelms and Kendrick. Nelms is 6'1", 185. Kendrick, 6'2", 205. This is a marquee matchup over here. 4th and 6, and the Pioneers will go. Watch the hard count. Edwards brings his big man forward in motion. Tried the hard count, nobody home. They've got all 3 timeouts left. Plays in from the sidelines. Booth goes over to Edwards' left side. Twins to the right, low snap. They're going to try Kendrick on a tunnel screen. It's incomplete. Had a little running room possibly, but to no avail. Mackey was closest in coverage. The defense holds. Cody Johnson out there getting some love. The sophomore, and the Bulldog offense will take over with 1:45 to go, 35-14. Can Archer lead the troops down for one more quick score? And this is the scenario, guys, we want. You score here, then get the ball to start the second half, and it's over. Yes, if you can score there. Here's Kane. Yeah, there it is. Look at that glorious throw. Just magical if you're watching the stream. Archer's going to run. That's Kane Archer. Nice block from Arrington. Kane still on his feet, dives and slides the 32. He'll get 7 yards. At 2nd and 3. Quickly, the Bulldogs up on the football. Clock running, minute 27. No timeouts. They've got 75 yards to go on this drive. 7 of it there on the first down. Archer to roll out. Underneath. Couldn't get it between. Is it picked? No.
Nope. No, he dropped it.
Looking to slide through defenders. I think that was Chaser that was closest. Incomplete. You know, you saw Carnes again breaking free, but Kane was on the run and couldn't quite get the feet set to fling that one downfield. I think he's got enough arm. He could have probably let her loose anyway. But 3rd and 3. Clock stopped on the incompletion, so that's a positive.
Everybody catch your breath.
Yep. Bulldogs take their time. Plenty of time on the play clock. They go twins right, twins left from the left hash. Archer's got the snap. Pump fakes. Here's the screen set up. LJ, first down yardage to the 38-yard line. That's 6 yards. 5th catch for LJ. First down at the Greenwood 38. Greenwood quickly on the ball. Archer has it. Looking to throw, rolling right. Now has time. Going to float over the top. Carnes got it. Oh, walking the tightrope at the 49 of Stillwater. 13 more yards.
Pitch and catch.
First down, it's across midfield. 60 seconds left before half. Archer has Carnes wide open across the middle. Grant makes a man miss and down to the 29-yard line. 20-yard pickup. The Bulldogs are on the run.
Post route.
Sixth catch for Carnes. 53 seconds. Archer going up top of the fade to Carnes. Just couldn't get there. I thought he might. That wasn't a fake spike, was it?
Yes, it's fake spike.
Okay, I thought it was. I thought I saw him kind of pump fake as the ball went in the student section. Nice arm out there from the one of the student section leaders. Don't know who that was down there.
82 checking in the game.
Scott Holland coming in at a receiver spot, and we've got a water break. A Pioneer slow getting off. That's 15, Heston Thompson. He was in coverage down there.
We got maybe a cramp over here on the far sideline.
Oh, yeah, I see it way over there. Is that Isaiah?
Yes, sir.
Arrington way over on the other side.
I'd like to say hi to my brother up in northwest Arkansas. Miss that guy every day.
Never heard of him.
Well, you ain't sitting in the same room with him then.
Love me some John Taylor. Let's go.
I detest like me. He doesn't like air in the conversation.
Right.
Still remember, was that the Sheridan trip? We had both of them in the back
Wow. Me and you just kind of.
You didn't get to talk.
No, I didn't. Couldn't get a word in edgewise.
I had
that's
never
saying
heard
something.
That many two men talk.
Right.
They didn't even breathe.
You've accomplished something when you shut a Terry down.
And I was asleep.
Right. Yeah.
Like, God, Richie can talk a lot, but Big John can hold his own.
Yeah, baby. So 2nd and 10 for Greenwood. A little breather here. That Arrington, we'll say he faked the injury for a little extra water break. We're out of timeouts.
So we throw it to Scotty.
He's walking off on his own recognizance, if you will.
He's got fresh legs up.
Yeah, Holland's
82.
up top, up in the slot, up on the outside. 2nd and 10. He can certainly fly and he can certainly catch. Archer in the shotgun, 48 seconds, and timeout Stillwater. They saw something they didn't like.
82 scared them.
That's right. Karen and Bobby Calloway checking in over from Mansfield. The Mighty Tigers up 35-0 over Magazine at half.
Tiger.
Rattlers are getting declawed or de-stingered, or what's the rattle? De-rattled by those Mighty Tigers.
Anybody got a north side, south side score?
I would say, well, I don't even know. I figured north side would beat them by a bunch, but
somebody on the scoreboard said they thought Southside had a shot.
Greenwood travels to Mayo Thompson next Friday night for the Northside Grizzlies. So, yeah, they're the Battle of Rogers Avenue, maybe one of the best rivalries in the state. Obviously, it's kind of been under the radar of late. Neither team has made a lot of noise in the 7A and as far as tournament play goes, but certainly no love lost between the two schools. Here's Kane Archer in the shotgun again. Shortest, his center. As the play comes in from the sidelines, play clock's at 14. 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line. LJ comes in motion from left to right. Archer's going to roll right. Has the receivers all over the place. He'll unload across the middle. LJ's got it at the 21. It's 9 yards with inbounds and the clock still running.
That play was well scouted. Everybody shot down deep and was going to slip LJ down.
30 seconds left. Quick hitter to flat Carnes. First down. Near sidelines. Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. 6 yards. First down for Greenwood at the 15-yard line now. 27 seconds. No timeouts. This has been just methodical. 2-minute offense. Stillwater's going to use another timeout. They've got one left.
Breather.
Coach Young will be with the Bald Barber at halftime. Got some high school students running some cameras tonight down on the sideline. That's Sawyer down on the sidelines running the I'll never get his last name. Gray? Harry? Sawyer Harry. Good.
Sawyer Harry.
Harry.
He can play Pictionary. That was good.
Charades.
Or charades. That's what, not Pictionary. Charades. Well done. Yeah. 2 words sounds like.
Sean. Golly. Man of many talents.
I'm telling you.
Incredible.
Speaking of talent, Center Street's going to be performing Sunday. I mean, 10 Spur. I get him confused. Whatever it's called now. Over there at the fair on Sunday. Oh, Duke Robbins will be back in the mix. Is Don Martin going to be on drums? Oh, my man Don Martin on drums. Jimmy Miller in town? Sweet Moses. I mean, we're getting the band. Jake and Elwood, we're getting the band back together, the Blues Brothers.
That's right.
They'll be at the fair 5:30, 6 o'clock. 5-ish, County Fair, Sunday afternoon. Here's Archer on first down at the 15. Davis clears out the backfield and goes out to the right in motion. Pump fakes. Archer, pressure coming. Has to make a couple of men miss, but he can't get free. He's going to be swarmed under back at the 28-yard line.
They do the half.
15 seconds. 10 seconds. Archer. And I'm not sure. Oh, we got a cramp in the way back in the back of the end zone again.
My good buddy Larry Daggett's give me a score on north side real quick.
Yeah.
21-7 north side.
That's what I figured.
Spear chucker.
Yeah, that's him. Coach Daggett. He was my 6th grade flag football coach. South Sebastian County Boys Club. Larry Daggett.
Beautiful. Mm-hmm. Did he show you how to kick it?
He could kick it.
You bet you could.
The line of scrimmage is back to the 28. That's a 13-yard loss on the sack. 5 seconds left. Hey, guys, let's just say you're in desperation towards the end of a quarter, and Kane Archer's your quarterback. Who are you throwing it to?
3.
Oh, number 3. So if I'm Stillwater's defensive coordinator, I don't know if he's on this list or not. We just got assistant coaches. Anyway, everybody go cover number 3.
Everybody.
Right. He's right down here on the Farmers Bank logo.
All 11 go out there and guard 3.
Arrington's still getting worked on in that far end zone.
Golly.
Way back in the back of the end zone. You know, he has 2 catches tonight for 32 yards. I gave him some love in pregame, and maybe I jinxed him. I never give the high fives to the receivers. However, I gave LJ a hug, and he's had a pretty big night.
Good job by both of these coaching staffs. I mean, Arrington's the only one right now having trouble with cramps, but pretty much with the heat, that's pretty good.
That's a fact.
21-14 I'm getting now, north side on top.
Uh-oh. The Mavericks are rallying.
That's right. And, of course, the municipal judge, the Honorable Michael Wagner, rooting on his mighty Mansfield Tigers. He's in the Mansfield Hall of Fame down there, Judge Wagner.
Okay.
Great man,
That's
great
impressive.
friend. Still waiting on the injured Arrington. They're finally getting him to his feet. He can't even function down there.
Those cramps are just awful.
He's a junior, 5'10", 150. I'll tell you, I've got a video, as much as I hate to bring this up, of Judge Wagner as the ball is hit in foul ground to the right side in Omaha, and him getting ready to cheer for them Hogs to win a natty. And when they drop that in the foul territory, it's the greatest video I've ever seen. 2nd and 23. Here's Archer. Desperation, last play of the half. Kane wanting to throw. Steps up in the pocket, and he's across the line. He's got to run now. Yep. Just get out of bounds and don't get hurt, Junior. He'll get to the 23. It'll be a 5-yard run as time expires in the half.
That's the end of the first half with the score.
And good to see Big Brother over there making sure there wasn't any extracurricular on the pile with his little brother. 35-14 Bulldogs on top. Here is the ball barber with head coach Chris Young.
Hey, Coach, pretty good half of football, but we got a little bit of a fight now.
Yeah, defense came out and played great, but disappointing. They got tired, and I didn't think they competed in the second quarter nearly as well as they did in the first quarter. And then right there, we got to throw the dead-gun ball away, and we got 3 shots to score and just make a mistake, and we got to be better than that. We got a chance to score right there and didn't do it, and that come back to hurt us at the end.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. Hey, it's a great point. If we don't take the sack, Coach is always open on the sack before, and then that sack just throw the ball out of bounds, you're still playing.
Yep, that's right. Well, that's good. We need some talking points. Bulldogs got out 28-0 here, and you thought, man, this is going to be a laugher. And they end the half 35-14 with the lead on Stillwater. We'll say hey to Don and Patsy Sue Cole, 61 years of marriage. My man Stuart Cole checking in from Topeka. Appreciate him tuning in. Greg Stanfield's up in Lowell. Got us tuned in. Well, we'll step away for a moment and let you enjoy the halftime festivities. I don't know if the band's going to perform. Maybe a little too hot for marching. But the Spirit Squads are out in full force. 35-14, Greenwood leads Stillwater here at halftime. Take a quick break. You're listening to Greenwood High School football. Preserving memories since 1999, GreenwoodDogPound.com has been the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs. Get the latest Bulldog news from the homepage. From the Sports tab, go explore the articles and pictures of your favorite sports past seasons. To catch the game tonight, select the Watch Live tab. Hey, you want to relive some of your favorite games? Click the Media Archive tab and enjoy the many Bulldogs highlights from years past. Be sure and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. GreenwoodDogPound.com, the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
I was just out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Kasasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The 4th oldest Ford dealer in America.
The Blue Jackets are coached by Jill Clark.
We welcome you back to Smith Robinson Stadium, Farmers Bank Field. Greenwood Bulldogs, Stillwater Pioneers. Halftime, Greenwood leading 35-14 and trying to extend that 56-game home winning streak and break the 14-game winning streak of the Pioneers, state champs last year, undefeated 14-0. A game that we thought Greenwood was going to run away and hide, got out 28-0. Looks like second quarter, with 11-13, they went up 28-0. But the Pioneers came battling back. A couple of broken tackles, a busted play, and scored 14 unanswered, cut the lead in half to 28-14. The Bulldogs answer, though, late in the second quarter at 4:14 mark as Archer found Carnes for the touchdown, a 34-yarder, and then the score 35-14. Kind of botched up the 2-minute drill there at the end of something that the Bulldogs have done almost flawlessly for the last 25 years. Couldn't get any points there at the end. That kind of frustrated Coach Young.
I know. Well, the two things that stuck out to me were I think Stillwater's been able to run some kickoffs back, get some decent yardages. And Greenwood, historically, every year we talk about this, has this outstanding kickoff team. So I'm sure they're in there at halftime kind of dialing up what all that's about. But that one big kickoff return kind of got a little life back in the Pioneers, and they had a little fight left in them. And I don't think they're going to go anywhere. Everybody's kind of hot and upset. We just put 35 on the state champs over 6 Stillwater, Oklahoma.
Well,
35 points and a half.
When you get, it's like I told the guys up here in the hospitality room, I said, we're up 21 and you're complaining. That's called the fall in Greenwood.
The fall.
The football season.
The program's over.
Right, yeah.
Golly.
All we can do is complain. I mean, you got to have talking points.
Well, that's true.
But giving up 14 points, like we talked about, these are the defending state champs. Oklahoma.
It is, and it's the first game of the year.
Yeah.
There's already glimpses this Greenwood team's going to be really excited on both sides of the ball.
Right.
They've got a lot of speed on both sides, which is exciting for me. Exciting football is fast football, and this team's got it.
We saw an early interception by Landon Nelms. He'll be the first of many this season. A nice return, a short field boom score from Archer on 5 plays, and get an early lead. Defense holds again, and we just keep piling on. First half, we both had Archer pretty close, 17 of 23 for 217 yards, 4 touchdowns.
And he ran for one.
Ran for a score as well. He did, 6-yarder. I didn't count it. He's got 6 carries. Well, he had a huge 13-yard sack. So that can negate. So that's 16 and 11 is 27 and 30 yards. We'll say on 6 carries, counting that, or 7 carries, counting the sack.
I don't think sacks should count against negative rushing yards.
Right.
But
that
anyway.
was Mackey, wasn't it, on the interception?
No, Nelms got it.
Nelms.
Or was it Mackey? It was Mackey on the long. Oh yeah, it was Mackey at the 35 and took it back to the other 25.
Yeah, he's the one who started the game.
Mackey, yes. My apologies. Nelms had the pick 6 last week in the scrimmage.
It looked like Nelms got a couple interceptions out there. He's all over the field, but so is Mackey. Mackey's been everywhere.
Yes. Some banged up. Arrington had a couple of cramps there late. Mackey came in with a nice hit and a little stinger, if you will. He was kind of banged up in that first half. We'll see. That's another reason why you wanted to get that big lead. You want to get the clock punched, get some of these guys out, and obviously get your second team reps out there. That's been one of the keys to the Greenwood. When you've got a team that's a program that's winning a lot and you get huge leads and a lot of mercy rule games.
Building.
Yeah, just getting those guys some at-bats, if you will, some innings out there.
There's a lot of guys waiting their time. I saw
right.
Hudson Meeker almost got in the game.
Yep.
They had the timeout, and he went out there, but after the timeout, they pulled him out. Here's a guy that's very capable.
Yes.
It's getting hard playing time. And Scotty Hollins, finally got in there. So there's a lot of kids over here wanting their time.
Only one rush, really. Braden Davis ran for 1 yard. I think that's the only running play. Archer's been doing most of it with his legs and arm. Carnes has 7 receptions for 87 yards and a touchdown. L.J. Robbins, 6 receptions, 85 yards, 2 touchdowns. And Isaiah Arrington with 2 catches, 32 yards total, a 34-yard touchdown reception, and then he lost 2 yards on a screen pass. Chasers caught a ball for 10 yards, and Davis caught one out of the backfield for 3 yards. I have 3 sacks unofficially. Archer's got 1 for sure, and then there was a trio of players converged at the quarterback, including Archer, Cash Archer, that is, with Chick and Garrettson, I think, was also back there. So, but I have 3 sacks for the Bulldogs in that first half. Steinfeld obviously was perfect, 5 for 5 on PATs. Nelms is punting the ball magically, and he's, our special teams we're better than anybody this year. Leaps and bounds on special teams. A great punter. Edwards, the deep snapper, we've talked about. I don't know how much pressure deep snapper needs to get, but excuse me, ours is going to get a lot because he's as good as there is. And then obviously Goodwin holding the ball, but our special teams are second to none this season. I'll put that against anybody.
Well, this defense here, 4 over on downs and an interception. That's very efficient defense. And you get that kind of effort every Friday night with this kind of offense, you're going to win a lot of ball games.
Thwarted a fake punt, I believe, as well. So it counts one of your over on downs.
Yeah, it counts.
So
defense played really well. I think both teams kind of got a little gas there.
Yep.
Again, it's hot.
Yes.
It is week 0 and it's August. But,
yes. And it's called summer.
It's still summer.
I know that
Labor Day is the official start of fall, right?
Well, yeah, I guess.
Or the end of summer
is
maybe?
the mythical start of fall. I mean, it's actually like September 21st, I think.
Right.
But it is summer in Arkansas, so I know
summer.
It's hot. And just drink plenty of fluids. Check on the elderly.
That's right.
And stay inside.
I think they're going to be fun to watch this year, Tim.
I think so too. You get kinks ironed out, and Stillwater's no pushover.
I agree.
You asked after the early on it was 28-0 expected. I didn't either.
And they may come back and thrash us.
That's fact. That's fact.
They've got dudes. I know that.
Yep.
And all their kids know what it's like to win.
Yes.
Like you said, they haven't lost in a long time.
Right.
So.
And they beat us last year by 2 touchdowns at their place.
That's
I'll tell you what, oddly enough, when they changed quarterbacks and went to this Parker Edwards kid, the junior, it changed the complexion a little bit.
It did.
And I don't know why or how, but it just what happened. So
they started getting effective running the ball.
Yeah, right.
I don't think they threw for a whole lot of yards. I don't have their offensive passing yards.
No, they didn't. They only completed that one pass, a touchdown, I think.
Yep.
Over Nelms down there. It was a 22-yard touchdown.
Right.
Yeah, and this Talon Kendrick kid's pretty good, number 3. He and Landon Nelms have been manned up most of the night.
Wonderful.
A great matchup.
I agree.
A couple of guys that'll probably see some action on Saturdays next season, one way or another. Well, we got about 4 more minutes left in halftime as we enjoy the sights and sounds of the – I'm not sure whose carnival this is. I want to say the Mighty Thomas Carnival, but that was what the Fort Smith one was called.
Mighty Terry's?
It's a Paradise, tropical Paradise, they call it, the Sebastian County Fair.
You're wanting to get a funnel cake, I can tell. You would pay good money for one right now, wouldn't you?
I need somebody to text me what time that thing closes. I will go if. What time is it? 9:34. So an hour and a half, first half.
Yep.
Man, that's 11 o'clock.
Oh,
we need a mercy rule so I can go over and get me a funnel cake.
A mercy roll funnel cake. I like it. You can see TT sprinting over there, and you can sprint now.
Oh yes.
Got a good knee.
Well,
now.
someone asked me where I was. I was like, well, I'm probably 95% because I haven't ran yet, and I don't intend to. If I was going to run, I could say I'm 100%.
Okay, I got it.
So I'm just trying to be able to hit the golf ball. That's all I care about.
I agree.
But I appreciate the well wishes and thoughts. It's been a fun ride. My wife's been the soldier. She's had to cook everything, oddly enough, and change our whole diet up.
She's in there with you.
Yep, she's working.
That's right.
So
I heard you're hitting the golf ball better.
Oh, it's unbelievable. I can break 80 now.
Man, that's nice. I can't. I don't think I can break 100. Of course, I quit. That's a good feeling, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Right. Oh, it's a great feeling.
Shooting the 70s?
100%.
I hear it's a good feeling.
Right. You ought to try it sometime, Rich. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you can on the front 9, surely.
Yes.
You can break 80 on the front, can't you?
Yes.
Only if I stop at 7.
Oh, man.
Whew.
Gosh.
But the Vash will open up on September 1st back on the regular green, so really looking forward to that. The new Bermuda grass they've put down, a great investment. If you feel like donating some money to help offset the cost, feel free. Go join a membership. There's big things fixing to happen out there, trust me, at the country club, so appreciate all the folks out there. And the board of directors really gung-ho right now, so looking forward to getting on the real greens again. 2 minutes left. We'll take one more timeout, and we will come back and get you ready for the second half of action here at Smith Robinson Stadium, Farmers Bank Field, where the number 1 team in 6A, Greenwood Bulldogs, riding a 56-game home winning streak that dates back to 2014, are leading the defending 6A Division II champs, Stillwater Pioneers. It's 35-14 here at halftime. Second half coming up after this. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Hi there. I was was just out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Kasasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The 4th oldest Ford dealer in America.
Hi there. I was just out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Kasasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
We welcome you back to Farmers Bank Field, Smith Robinson Stadium. Tim Terry, Kevin Jones, the ball barber. Proud to be kicking off my personal 25th year behind the mic for the Greenwood Bulldogs. Been an awesome, awesome run. Amazing memories we've made so far. I wish I could get everybody in the car with us for road trips and just to hear the stories. The Bulldogs are 261-51 since I put a headset on. 261-51. 10-5 in the state championship game, and in the 24 seasons so far, 19 semi-appearances.
Wow. Well, we're glad you've been on the mic. Trust me.
I appreciate it. I love it. It's part of the deal. Yeah, I kid the parents sometimes. I get to host the MC, the football banquet every now and then, and the senior moms, they cried, "Oh, my baby boys, the years are over." And it's like, hey, I got to go through these seniors every year. I lose these guys every year. I lose, another set of seniors. So you get to know these kids. Now, obviously, my children have graduated, so we're getting into kind of gray area where I don't know a lot of these boys and the girls from basketball, volleyball, or softball. But oh yeah, look at that midway, beautiful.
I see them. They just put some fresh.
Is that a funnel cake? Yeah,
yes,
that's somebody's got me a funnel cake over there.
A couple of scores of interest here, Tim.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth quarter, Bentonville up on Broken Arrow, 41 snap. And the Battle of Rogers Avenue tied at 21 at halftime.
Wow.
The Mavericks are rallying.
Joe Fred's down there smiling at a battle. Finally, that game might mean something here early on. I guess it always means something. Yeah.
Where's that game at Broken Arrow or Benton?
It's at Broken Arrow.
So his home record up there is not near as good as it is down here.
Man, that's all messed up. You got to leave the dock alone. I'm with you. I'm with you, Richie. We'll hear about that one.
That will get back. Yes. Ouch. Referring to the good doctor, Dr. Smith.
I think he was undefeated here at home.
Right?
I believe that's a fact.
My man, Coach Donnie Husband, checking in. Appreciate it. Great to hear from you, Coach. McLean Forbes checking in. Oh, Steph.
Speaking of Farmers Bank Field, they got us tuned in at the Rocks.
Nice. Rock needs to get in bed. We've got a 7:30 tea time in the morning. 3-man scramble. We get him and Chris Cole, Catbone.
They both need to get some rest.
I know.
They're old now.
Yes. Bulldogs football. We are underway in the second half. And the sky kick, and Carnes has got a beat on it. Caught at the 23, and he'll step out of bounds. Momentum took him there at the 26. So a 3-yard return. They're going to give him the 27. A 4-yard return. The Bulldogs set up shop. Now, just for full disclosure, Kane Archer, a little bit of cramping at halftime. We saw him down there getting a little work on, so Goodwin's up and ready on alert 5 for the Bulldogs. Cooper Goodwin, he's a sophomore as well.
Look at that.
Yep.
Hudson Meeker.
There he comes. Big 33 Hudson Meeker checking in at the receiver spot. A junior, 5'9", 178. He's at the top of your screen. Full house backfield. I can see Davis get established a little bit running the football. There he goes. Cuts upfield to the 30-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup.
Calling the plays.
Yeah, they went to a all-standing defensive line there, like a full yard or two off the ball. And
run it.
Yeah, gave you some room. 2nd and 7. Meeker out. Archer in the shotgun. Trips to the left again. Now the backfield shifts out and splits out to the right. 2nd and 7. Archer to throw. Carnes across the middle. Caught. First down. Breaks free. Get a block. Robbins just overran his guy, but Carnes just methodical down the field. Man, I love that kid.
Whistle.
A 15-yard gain for Grant Carnes. And I kid his mother and tell her that she's got the most job security in the public school system. LJ up the middle, across midfield, running hard to the 45.
Was that a run?
Yes, it was. A little draw play. 10-yard carry for LJ.
Dogs are ground and pound.
Quickly, Carnes. This time LJ again out of the backfield. He'll cut up at the 45. Flags fly. We got a hold. LJ's going to break free into the backfield. And they're going to catch him at the 15, but the flag is going to negate the positive play.
I'll tell you, that 15 for Stillwater has got some wheels.
Heston Thompson.
I mean, he's ran a bunch up and down tonight.
Well, and he's injured now. He's slow getting up. This may be a cramp of his own. I think they're going to get Woolsey on this.
I think actually LJ come down on his leg, cramped him up.
Sneaky.
15's made a lot of tackles tonight.
That's right.
10-yard holding.
So I think the penalty will back them up into Stillwater territory. I beg your pardon, into Bulldogs back in their own territory at their own 45. So 1st and 20. Still an injured.
Do the officials know it? No.
There's some good speed on this field tonight. I'll still tell you the fastest kid I've ever seen on this field was a Sapania kid up there at the Razorbacks. You always call it a little bit of Razorback football when he run down old Brown out here in the fall game, the scrimmage game. That was impressive.
Right.
Hopefully we'll get to see some of that speed this year up on the hill.
No doubt. I just hope the KJ can complete a 5-yard slant.
Heisman Trophy winner if he does.
I agree. I don't want to hear about a downfield ball. I can throw the ball downfield, but he got to complete that pass. So Thompson's up and off on his own power, thank goodness. Heston Thompson, a senior, 5'11", 178. Looks like the limp kind of says cramp to me, so it's hot out there. But I'll guarantee I won't cramp up tomorrow playing golf.
No, you got this.
Shout out to Eric Ketty for letting me borrow his cart. Cadillac, luxury liner, Yamaha. Here's Archer on 1st and 20 at his own 45. He'll empty the backfield and Davis will come in motion. Archer pump fakes, now underneath Carnes, complete. Good blocking, midfield out to the 47. 8-yard pickup for Carnes. 9th reception. He's up over 100 yards. 2nd down and 13 now. 12, we'll call it. Full house backfield for Archer. He'll send LJ in motion out here to the near side, the right, and the short side. Davis gets the call dead ahead.
Oh, man.
45, just couldn't get loose and hit the next gear. He got to the 43, 5 yards for Braden. His longest carry of the night. It's 3rd and 8.
It parted for just a second. Second earlier, he'd been gone.
Nice tackle out there from their defensive lineman. I want to say that was Blaine Oswald. Here's a pass. Archer under duress. He'll roll right, looking, has a man open, and it is going to be intercepted.
Tip ball.
It was tipped by Davis and right to Trey Tuck, and he's got running room with Oski.
Look at Carnes.
He did, but Carnes slowed him up enough for Kane Archer to make the tackle, and he rolled forward to the 45. And Archer's cramping up a bit. He's going to hustle off. They mark him down where? There's officials all over the place at the 48, so Archer credited for the tackle on the pick. That's his first interception of the night.
Yes, sir.
Stillwater's football at the Greenwood 48. 10 minutes left. Third quarter, Bulldogs up 21. Defense well rested. Let's see if they can get the ball back. They bring Edwards back out in the quarterback spot. Cologne in motion. And they give to Holden Thompson. He'll try the right side. Boy, it's been there. Holding. There's the flag. Finally got it. They held 78 Garrettson, and also Edwards was being held, number 16. They got one of the two. We may be getting a little inside peek at the success of that play now. How it's been working so well.
Well, I don't blame them.
No.
If I'm trying to block them dudes, I'm going to hold.
Hold every play until they catch you.
Yes, sir.
Then do it every other play. So a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. No, it's from the spot of the foul. So it moves it back to the 44 of Stillwater and their own 44. First and 18. Clock running. And Parker Edwards, the junior, right-hander. He's got the snap, going to quarterback draw right up the gut. Finds running room. Uh-oh, look out. Ran into Nelms and landed.
Doink.
Put a shoulder down. We've seen some guys wear 27 in the past that were pretty hard hitters. 2nd and 10, I'm thinking of Atwater. Here's Edwards to throw. Unloads, complete. Mackey out there in coverage with Caden Nelms, but a great pass and catch to Trey Tuck. And the chains will move for the Pioneers. Down 21 points, a lot of football left. They'd like to cut into this lead right here.
That was their best looking pass play all night.
Garrettson's going to stay in. Tried to do a substitution, but no time. Allen will come back out. First down at the 36 of Greenwood. Stillwater goes play action. Edwards to throw. Rolls right, dumps it underneath. Nobody home. Looking for his big tight end, Josh Ward. And Zach Edwards making his presence known out there in coverage.
I think I just throw the ball up for him.
Yep.
6'6".
We hadn't seen that yet, but you're right.
That's been a matchup all night long, too. Edwards looking for a shot.
They threw it at his waist. Throw it high.
Quarterback keeper dead up the middle for Edwards. Finds running room. Nelms put a lick on him. He got through it. Mackey couldn't get him down. Chains move as he got to the 25. 11-yard pickup on the quarterback keeper. It's just straight up the gut and coming at you. Hannah will come out. Garner back in for the Bulldogs defensively. First down, Stillwater at the 25 of Greenwood. 9 minutes left, season opener here at Smith Robinson Stadium, Farmers Bank Field. Here's Parker Edwards in the shotgun. He'll give to Holden Thompson coming around the left side. And another hold as Holden gets the corner. I believe Cash Archer was held that time. This one will come back.
We got more
flags.
We got two from the same guy. We got the hold out here, and I'm not for certain what this next one's going to be where he threw his hat off.
Extracurricular.
Yeah, I think Mackey's thinking it's going to be, both of them's going to be on them.
Garner was out of sorts a bit when he came off the pile, like he'd gotten the business out in the mix.
Was he giving him the business?
Well, I don't know if that was the case, but he was in the middle of the business.
Been a wallet turned into the press box. If you're missing
A wallet has been turned in.
Everybody check your.
I haven't carried a wallet since 1996.
Golly.
I mean, I don't. I just, who carries?
You don't even have a man purse?
No, it's in my garage door opener on the visor of my car. This card, you just get it out and you go in and pay and you come back. You put.
Amanda carries your wallet.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And the checkbook.
Here's Jeff Brazier.
During the play, holding, offense, that's over 10 yards from the previous spot. After the play,
dead ball.
Dead ball, personal foul on the offense.
Wow. Offset.
Okay. So there was a couple of unsportsmanlike after the play on Garner and maybe one of their players. I think I'll say Garner. I don't want to give Caleb any bad press. So those offset, but the hold's still in effect. So it'll be marked off from the previous spot. So it backs them up to the 35, 1st and 20. No harm on both fouls. Good job from Mr. Brazier to explain the action. And Edwards in the shotgun for Stillwater. There's Cologne in motion. And Edwards going to play action keeper. Faked out for a moment, but Nelms was there. And Landon Nelms with the Bulldogging. A Rough Rider. Got him down at 3.6 for that young kid out of Greenwood.
That's the most physical corner I've seen at Greenwood in a while.
Agreed.
There's Arrington sprinting on the sidelines. Good to see that.
Yes. 2nd and 18. Edwards looking to the sidelines, waiting for the sign to come in from his offensive coordinator for Stillwater. Under 8 minutes straight, quarterback keeper. He's trying to get the corner. Zitzman's going to try to run him down. Look out! Here comes Caleb Nelms. Caden Nelms.
Wow.
Oh, baby.
Golly.
I love open field mono-y-mono.
Man.
Devin Graham will come out.
3rd and long.
Eli Whitaker in there. 3rd and long. No gain on the play. Or nothing like a big hit out on the island. Stillwater getting the play in. They've got to throw here. They've had running success, but they've got to pass here. And here's Edwards in the shotgun. He'll look to throw. Archer bringing pressure. Under duress, the throw is knocked away. No fly zone from Landon Nelms as they look for 18. Jack Brown. And it's 4th and 18. And what will they do now? Kind of in no man's land, yep. Pettigrew, Chick up front with Archer and Whitaker. Workhorses. So Stillwater going to go for it here on 4th and 17 at the Greenwood 32, 7:09 to play. 35-14 Bulldogs. Edwards, play action. Archer trying to get there, can't get to him. Throws away, and it is knocked away again from Landon Nelms. Whew. I'm telling you. They got the touchdown on him, and Landon's took it up a notch. He's not happy about that early score on him.
That was impressive.
Yeah.
The Pioneers they started on R48 on that one.
Turnover on downs again, Meat. Here comes Kane Archer and the Greenwood offense. Shotgun for Archer, twins to the right, twin receivers to the left. And Braden Davis dead ahead. Running room across the 45 midfield. Get the jets, Braden, go baby, 30. Come on, 20, 10, 5, touchdown! Oh, baby! Braden Davis with 67 yards. And they light up the night sky here in downtown Greenwood, Arkansas. Woo!
You know who tackled him in the end zone? Was number 15. The guy that was cramping.
Oh, the senior. We talked about his speed, guys. I think
he's
the ball
fast.
barbers mentioned it. We haven't really ever seen him in the break in the open field. Sweet Moses, can Braden Davis fly? 41-14. Jack Edwards on to snap. Good hold from Goodwin. The PAT is up and right down the midway. 42-14. Bulldogs up 28 points, 6:51. Woo!
It's textbook, too. You see him running for the far pylon there. That's the farthest away from all the help on the inside of the football field. All them young pit bullers out there want to know how to do it. Don't run up the seam, run away from everybody to the pylons, go score a touchdown.
Fantastic.
Yeah, rumor has it he may be one of the fastest kids on the team.
Well, you know, I think we fielded a 4x100 team in track and field last year that was pretty solid. L.J. Robbins was on there. I'm trying to think who the other three were. I think they did pretty well in conference play. But Just get the speedsters out there. Braden Davis needs to be on that thing for sure.
He had 2 plays earlier that was going to be just like that, and they just got him down there at the line, but he was going to be gone.
I think Isaiah was on it.
Yeah, Arrington.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of maybe a couple seniors.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised if Aiden Kennan wasn't on there. Why not?
Triple H.
Hunter? No, he wasn't.
He wasn't on it?
No. I think I could outrun Triple H. I love him. Hunter Houston. I miss that guy.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
Steinfeld's got it teed up. We're off and running towards the return man from the 5 far side. 15-20 has room. That's Thompson to the 30. Sleepy Zitzman on the stop. That's your guy, Heston Thompson. Meet that guy.
God,
he's cramping up. He's running a 4.4.
I know it. He's been all over the field. He's got my vote for their pioneer player of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they ain't got 14 without him.
That's right.
And we ain't just got 42 without him either.
That's right. First down Pioneers. Go ahead, Richie.
They've got several going both ways. 15,
yeah,
8.
right.
I think they got about 5.
Yeah, I agree. That's tough. Here's Edwards in the shotgun. And he'll give to Thompson. That's Holden Thompson. And he's out to the 40 as Skaggs came up and make the stop. 9-yard pickup. And when I say that's Holden, that means that's his name, Holden. No, I'm not complaining about the ref. I will say Holding, but Holden Thompson.
Holden.
They gave him 10 yards and a first down. Here's Holden Thompson again, same play. And up from his safety spot was, is that Nelms? That is the other Nelms, Caden Nelms, number 6. We got a Bulldog down.
Is that Nelms?
No, I thought he was up.
Well, there's a 2 number over there, I thought.
20, that's Zitzman, I think. Slow getting up. It may be a cramp.
21.
31. Brixey, Paul Brixey's up and onto the field, a 5'7" junior, 165 pounds. As we break for water here, maybe, as with the injury. It looks like another cramp. The bad thing is we usually pride ourselves on the cramp count, and this has been the most we've seen in a while. I know it's just been extreme heat. You know, and if you heard the pregame show, Coach talked about how they hadn't been able to practice outside, so they've had to do early morning stuff and then be inside. So and obviously both teams are playing in it, so it's not like it's hurting us more than them. But
this is not football weather. It's not.
But it is Bulldog weather.
It is Bulldog weather.
Right. 42-14. We're at Northside next week. Friday. Let's see here. And then at Mountain Home on September the 8th. A couple of road trips. Siloam comes to our house the 15th of September. Then we're at Van Buren on the 22nd of September. Greenbrier comes here on September 29th. Then a bye week on October 6th. We go to Lake Hamilton on October 13th, Friday the 13th at Lake Hamilton. Russellville comes here on the 20th for homecoming, October. We go to Pulaski Academy on October 27th. And then senior nights, November 3rd, Little Rock Christian comes to town for the finale. Zitzman's off the field. Second one for Stillwater at their own 49. Needing to score here to have any chance to stay in this ball game. Edwards gives to Holden Thompson. Breaks free the first wave and gets to the Greenwood 45. It'll be a first down.
He's a good-looking running back.
Yes.
5.
Brixey and Garrettson in there on the stop. Chains move for the Pioneers. Not showing really that much urgency, taking their time, getting the play in, getting everybody set. 2 halfbacks up front and a quarterback in the shotgun. They give to Thompson around the end. Got through the initial hit as Eli Whitaker came up. That's a rare miss from Whitaker. Garrettson and Hannah in on the tackle. They got 2 at 2nd and 8. Well, I tell you what, this Mark Garrettson kid, 5'9", 190, a junior.
Yes, sir.
He's out there playing football tonight. He's showing out.
He plays downhill. He has for years.
That's right. Parker Edwards in the shotgun. He'll bring his big man in motion forward, coming from right to left, and play action. And then throw to his action guy, and out of bounds he goes. Short of a first down. Brixie was over there along with Caden Nelms. That was number 47, Kyler Finley, a junior, making the reception, 5'11", 177.
That was basically the go-for-two play.
Yeah.
That's what that was
right
there. In the flat, can't defend. It's very hard to defend.
Especially the play-action guy. You go in there and you think, well, he didn't get the ball, so I'm not worried about him. Well, he got the ball right back. Here they go again. This time Edwards, the quarterback keeper, he'll have a first down across the 35. Picked up 4 yards, and the chains will move. Graham checks back in for Greenwood. Devin Graham is a 5'10", 242-pound senior. He'll get Pettigrew a breather. Here comes Cody Johnson back in, a sophomore. Nope, Johnson right back out. 1st and 10. Edwards in the shotgun for Stillwater. Play action, wants to throw. Going to go underneath, and the ball's tipped up in the air. Woo! That was dangerous.
Oh,
Cramp.
Maybe a cramp.
Is that Cash?
That's Cash.
Okay. Second and 10. You know, the ball got tipped and was just flying in the air, and really that big tight end Josh Ford was kind of in the area. Could have got that thing.
Good, they got his leg up.
Yeah.
Cramp.
That hurts.
If you ever had one of those, it hurts.
They don't got any pickle juice down there.
That's one of those things you hate to see, but you love it all at the same time.
Right. We get Peyton Holt down there on the medical staff. This is a pickle IV, pickle juice IV.
Yeah, man.
So it'll be second down for Stillwater at the Greenwood 34. Little brother went out just to make sure it was just a cramp. 4:56 to go. Greenwood leads 42-14. So the issue's still in doubt, but I feel comfortable.
This is delaying your funnel cake.
Oh, my God, yes. I haven't got any word on whether that fair is going to be open or not.
You may need to send somebody over there and get you one.
If you knew an alderman in town, we would know what time the curfew was, probably what time that thing was shut down.
I've always been interested in all sorts of law, the noise statutes, so I don't know.
Curfew.
I got bigger fish to fry than curfews.
If it makes you feel better, ask the chief. He didn't know either.
No comment. 2nd and 10. Archer hobbles off of that beautiful head of hair. My gosh.
He didn't know what time the fair closed.
Oh, gotcha. 2nd and 10 at the 34. Here we go. We're ready for action. That's Edwards in the shotgun for Stillwater. And he'll give again to Holden. Boy, that's just like automatic. Oh, boy, wait a minute. We've got a Greenwood collision of the game. Oh, baby.
God.
I thought I saw 3 flying over there. Was that Zitzman?
Just replay. Boink.
No, that was Hannah. Sweet
Hannah.
Moses. Yeah, you got to do that. It's Gage.
I can do like brother.
Locked and loaded. Sweet Jesus. Got it. Wow.
That's how you spill over as a linebacker. It's a good job.
3rd down and a long 7. Edwards in the shotgun. He'll give to Thompson, trying to come around the left side. He's got running room. 1st down. Edwards on the stop. Zach Edwards, but the chains will move at the Greenwood 20. 4:14 to go, 3rd quarter. Still a long way. Lots of cramps left. Both sides. Here's Edwards in the shotgun for the Pioneers. And he'll go play action. Trying to throw it, dumps it out. Sleepy Zitzman! Get in there, Zachary! 1 yard loss. Woo.
I think they figured out the old go for two play.
It's middle relief pitcher taking it to the deck right there. First or second down and 12.
Well, big Pettigrew. Your first baseman's in there getting after it.
Fantastic. Yeah, Barber got me last week, and they got run down that Lindsay kid from Fayetteville, the first baseman. Here's Thompson, this time coming left side. Breaks the tackle. Nelms tried to slow him up, and that is Hannah downfield. Ran him down, makes the tackle. But I believe the just short of it. Yeah, I get a yard short, 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
Clock running, 3:03, 3rd quarter. Bulldogs up 42-14. Just can't get that mercy rule. We need a pick 6. Maybe they'll throw an ill-advised pass here. Edwards in the shotgun. He's going to go quarterback sneak. Drilled in the hole. Oh, baby. That's Cody Johnson. The sophomore came in there and laid the lumber down. Wow.
That's what they get for not running over the right side.
Agreed. So 4th and 2 now, loss of 1.
They'll run right this time.
And that kid loves his sport too. He's Cody Johnson's mean. That's a football player. 4th and 2 at the Greenwood 12. Obviously Stillwater got to go for it, down 28 points. Here we go. And they go Wildcat look with Booth in the backfield, and the whistle blows. Coach Young wanted a timeout to get his defense set. 2:15 to play.
Seems like the clock is on halftime. 1,001, 1,002.
Right.
We still got a whole nother quarter to go, Tim.
You know,
we're out.
It's like, well, the season can't. It's never going to get here. Hurry, get here, and then it gets here, and it's almost over. So I guess we'll just. We'll just let it string them out every Friday.
I got it.
85 degrees right now in the big city.
Beautiful downtown Greenwood, Arkansas.
Amazing. Tim Terry, Kevin Jones, and Ball Barber, glad to have you aboard here.
They got the tilt-a-whirl going now, Tim. Look at it spin over there. Would you want to be on that?
No. I'm not going to do any round and round stuff.
I agree.
Not after I just digested that funnel cake. It's going down. I'm getting the funnel cake.
You got to have it. I've got to have it.
Up around 1,800 viewing right now on tonight's ball game. Thank you all for tuning in.
Yes, sir.
Patronize your sponsors you see on the screen. All right, 4th and 2. Here it is. Wildcat look with Booth in the shotgun. Tried to go hard count. Bulldogs held their ground. Just such discipline. It's so awesome. They'll change the play. The quarterback's back there. That's Holden back there with him. Thompson. Booth's going to come left. And he's tripped up, but he got the 10. He got the first down. Now that's Jasna, Kaler Jasna. And now a late flag.
Yeah, 10 got a little hot.
Jasna makes the stop, but he's got first down yardage. Right. Now this is a post penalty, dead ball. Yeah. So the down will be good, and then they'll step him off. And Coach Young's not happy about something. But the penalty came after the play, so the first down will be credited, then they'll back him up. It was a dead ball foul.
Result of the play was a first down. After the play, good ball.
Coaches didn't like the spot. So it's still a first down for Stillwater, but it'll be backed up to the 25. Nelms Incorporated checking back in. No relation, by the way, the two Nelms boys. We got a couple of Edwardses as well, and I don't think they're related either. First down back to the 25.
So they're going 1st and 10?
Well, I don't think it should be. I think
I didn't think it should have been either.
No, I think the change should be at the 10. But that would be a 1st and goal. It should be a 1st and goal from the 25.
Yeah,
I think the chains need to be down. Because he got the first down inside the 10. I think that's what Coach is wondering. Should be a 1st and goal.
Coach Young's hot.
And
Sanford knows the rule. He's over there trying to tell him.
Well, and Coach Young is too. So here's the deal. If they got the first down, which they didn't like the spot in the first place, but it was inside the 10. So it's first and goal. Yes. Then the dead ball penalty moves it back to the 25.
That's correct.
So it should be first and goal at the 25.
Pre-game jitters, early season jitters.
Well, we're talking about basic rules now, though. This is an easily correctable issue here. The ball, no time's been off the clock. The ball hadn't been snapped. Gives us time to stretch out a cramp down there.
First and goal from the 25 is what you're saying.
Yes, it's got to be.
That's a pretty smooth penalty you get if you get and then it's just first and 10.
Right, no doubt. You shouldn't be able to get the chain.
You get the first down, but no penalty, just a few yards back.
This should be an argument that Coach wins. Because if they weren't inside the 10 on a goal-to-goal, then it wasn't a first down. I think that's what he's trying to say.
That's right.
But they were certainly inside the 10 where they spotted it.
Problem is they had to move everything, so
yeah.
Now it's a guessing game, I think.
Well, you just drop the sticks.
Yeah, right. Yeah, just drop the sticks, and obviously Stillwater wants it to be first and 10. They want to be able to.
They're going to leave it.
That's amazing.
Wow. Well, then
another blunder by this crew. That's tough. It's early.
I'd like to hear the explanation.
Yeah, that's a shame. So first down and 10 from the 25 for Stillwater. 2:11 left. Greenwood up 28. We'll take that. Here's Edwards for the Pioneers in the shotgun. And he'll give to Thompson. And Thompson will cut upfield, and he's got a lot of running room to the 10 inside to the 7. Nelms there to drag him down to finish off the mess. Edwards there as well with the initial contact. It's a first and goal at the 8. So all that was for nothing. Should be second and goal, though.
That's right.
Shotgun for Edwards. And he'll give again around that end. Thompson just cutting up. Mackey doing his best to try to hang on and does so, but he gets positive yardage to the 3, third and goal. Second and goal, right?
10th play of this drive.
Wow. Go clock. Well, we'll see if it ends up hurting the Bulldogs. Should be third and goal. If they get in here, then it's a moot point. They bring in Booth to flank Edwards back there at the halfback to his left. And the fumbled snap, but it bounced right to Booth. Who came out of there with it? We sure didn't. What a lucky bounce.
That ball bounced right back up in his lap.
It looked like an old Alex Collins bounce there. God rest his soul.
I think that may be the first time they had a muff snap. It wasn't a first down.
Right. So now it's third and goal. So the down comes back to haunt them, the poor officiating, the missed call. And that's not homerism or.
Oh, it was right.
Right. I mean, that's just.
Like they missed. Said if it was post whistle, then it.
Yes, it certainly was. Here's Edwards in the shotgun. Gives to Thompson, trying to find the end zone. He's in for the touchdown. So the free down helps the Pioneers, and they'll cut it to 42-20. It's a 22-point Greenwood lead. Tough. 33 seconds left.
Number 32, Brody Long, for the attempted extra point.
And Braden Brown, no, I beg your pardon, 32. That's Brody Long.
Brody Long.
For the PAT. Nearly blocked in there. Who got in there?
24. He's been in there all night.
That's Junior De Leon. PAT's true, so it's 42-21. We've cut the lead to half now.
They say he may be the fastest guy on the team.
Right.
There you go.
I like speed. Speed kills.
So what y'all decide? That was the right call on that? Or?
No, not even close.
Yeah, I didn't think. I mean, it's kind of odd that you can move the sticks where you get to because you get to the line of scrimmage, so you reestablish it, but then you reestablish it again off the penalty.
I mean, and I'm not a rules aficionado for sure.
But that was fourth down.
And they got the first down, so it went first and goal.
And then
we have an unsportsmanlike penalty, so
dead ball.
So that moves it back 15. It should be first and goal to 25.
I agree with you.
And now I may not know the rules, and I'm missing something, but it's fine. We'll play football. The kick is short, and it goes out of bounds. Skaggs was in the area, but he tipped it, so it'll be down at the 17. Of course, you want him not to touch it and let it go out of bounds, and it'll be a penalty.
Well, yeah, but if it takes another bounce and rolls inside, now we got a different argument. I think
agree.
it was actually probably a pretty smart play.
I hear you. Ball Barber right down on top of things there, and he's probably correct on that. Much to the chagrin of Coach Young. Well, here's Kane Archer back to work. He's got a shotgun formation and a couple of running backs. He'll send Chaser in motion across the formation to the left side and give to Braden Davis to the 21. That's 4 yards. Braden fresh off a 67-yard touchdown scamper.
Which seems like it was an hour ago.
Yeah, right. That might be the end of the quarter. Greenwood's going to get one more playoff. 2nd and 6. Or 2nd and 7, rather. 3-yard pickup.
Move.
We did jump over there, but they jumped too. That's but it was way outside the box.
False start on us.
Yeah, on 0.
Arrington.
Yeah, Arrington saying, my bad. Let's see if they wind the clock here as they spot it. Yeah, after a running play. That's going to end the quarter. Well, maybe. There it goes. 42-21. Greenwood with a 21-point lead after 3 quarters of football over the Stillwell Pioneers, defending 6A D2 champs.
So just they weren't even going to run a play that last drive. He called no play. They were just going to let the quarter run out.
Jump off sides.
We jumped off sides.
Coaching. We're going to have some coaching points.
Let's take a timeout, boys, as we get ready for the 4th quarter. Greenwood leads 42-21. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
I was just out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Kasasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Maybe you should.
He's on the run, has to throw this one. Nope, Arrington, nice play and a great lead. What a pass from Archer. Out to Arrington on 2nd and 12, and they'll gain 18 yards on the pass and catch. That's the 3rd reception for Isaiah Arrington. Greenwood quickly to the line now, 1st and 10 at their own 33. Kane Archer gives to Davis. Davis looking for a hole, busts his way to the 37. It's 4-yard pickup. We got a cramp from Trey Tuck for Stillwater's down.
Start keeping that stat, cramp stat.
Play a game on 0 week, they said.
I agree.
Oh, some of this is because you went to a 8-team conference and we had to get rid of we couldn't play 3 non-conference games in weeks 1, 2, and 3. So
9-team, you have eight games.
Yeah, on one side, so that kind of hurt. And then you got some local schools that just aren't up to the challenge of playing Greenwood, so they get whatever. So here we are, 2nd and 6. 3 receivers to the right for Archer and Davis. Nope, Archer keeps it. Good block on the outside. Up the field he goes to the 45. He'll have 8 yards on the ground and a 1st down for Kane Archer. Bulldogs go a little up-tempo here. Quickly on the line, twins right, twins left. Kane Calls out the signal, says, wait a minute, Shortest, don't snap it. Let me move Davis over here to my right side. Now I'm ready. The Golden Boy. Quick throw in the flat. Carnes, talk to me. Across the midfield stripe to the 48. That is 7 yards rather to Carnes. Heston Thompson on coverage over there. Here's your boy, 15.
Man, Yeoman.
2nd down and 3. Davis gets it right up the gut 40 to the 35. Wow, what a burst of speed and a 13-yard pickup for Braden Davis.
All he needs is a crease.
Yep. 1st down. Davis again, find the hole, cuts up to the 30, still on his feet, 25, spins there, and he'll be wrestled down, but a 10-yard pickup for Braden Davis, the senior, 5'7", 185. Slowly becoming my favorite Bulldog this season. Number 2. 1st and 10 at the Stillwater 25. Davis again, this time just drilled in the backfield. Nice penetration there from big 69, Judah Wolger. Wagler. Loss of 2.
Schwogar.
2nd and 12.
That's a full-grown dude right there,
yes,
boys.
Yes, sir. He came in with reckless abandon. Archer in the shotgun, looking to throw. Has trouble, going to spin out. Now just throws it away. Well, I say throw it away. Throw it right to Carnes. That's what I'd do, too. He's going to get a yard. I'm in deep trouble. Let's see. This is the play 46 slant. Carnes is going to be way on the right side. I'm throwing it over there to see what's up. Heady play.
Yeah, I think that play was to the left.
Yeah.
Climb the ladder just a little bit on that when he finds Isaiah open.
Evan Reed checks in. He gets Chaser. 3rd and 11. Here's Archer in the flat. LJ cuts up field, 25. Good block from Arrington. Down the sidelines, forced out of bounds. Near the 6, a 20-yard pass and catch, and the Bulldogs had a 1st and goal. First reception for LJ in the half. He had 6 catches, now 7 for 105.
Great block by young Arrington on that play. Great job.
Davis back there. We go in a little bunch formation off to the left of the end of the line of scrimmage, and here is Archer now with Robbins in motion. We've seen this play before. Nope, Davis gets the call. Dead ahead to the 4-yard line. He got 2 yards. I've seen a guy go in motion out to the right side before from the left hash.
I think twice. Maybe twice. Twice in one game.
I don't know where you're at, Hayden Smith and Drew Morgan, but I love you guys. I always will. Nathan Staten.
Favorite Bulldog.
2nd and goal to 4. Davis gets the call. Flag flies.
We had 2 guys in motion. We had a wide receiver bounce, and he was in motion at the same time. Got to get set.
So that'll give him a little room to breathe now. It'll be 2nd and goal back at the 9 on this 5-yard penalty. Reed gets the greeting from Chris Young.
Hello, how you doing?
You know, this is an interesting balance of head coach, athletic director. I'm sure he's told the kids, I'm the head coach whenever the clock is running.
So is their guy.
Right? It's interesting.
A lot of firsts tonight.
2nd and goal. Back at the 9 now. Archer, shotgun. Davis hit hard. There's your boy again. Schwagler. Loss of 1. 3rd and goal. Let's see what Coach Young's got up his sleeve here. Ian Hogan looking in the recipe book. Twins right, twins left from the left hash on 3rd and goal to 10. Davis will clear out and head to the right side. Kane's going to roll that way and look to throw. He's got running room. Why not? Get in there, Archer. Breaks a tackle. Finds a corner. They say he's out of bounds.
Wow. The ball crossed the plane, didn't it?
Sure looked like it.
Firing the cannon. I'm sorry.
Well, the official threw his arms up to kind of the old Green Bay Packers Seattle deal where one says incomplete, one says touchdown. It's a 9-yard gain. They're going for it. Archer, and the whistles blow. What we got now?
Timeout.
Timeout Greenwood. I think that's their last one.
That's the third and final timeout of the half.
Still don't see how he didn't get in.
I don't either.
The ball looked like it crossed.
33-21 Mavericks lead in the Battle of Rogers Avenue.
The Mavericks.
They got an offensive lineman that's going to Arkansas, I think.
Saw that. Yeah. Big boy.
4th and goal inside the 1. I don't know. I don't know if a replay would do us any good over there. It sure looked like he was going to get in untouched to the inside the pylon.
Parkview, last I saw, all over Harbor.
Yeah, Parkview's pretty good this year.
Well, that group that came down here a couple years ago, those boys will all be seniors this year,
Yes, that's right. Yep. Yeah, this is their second year down in 5A. I believe that's the immortal Randall Rogers over on the number box.
Wow.
Chain gang.
The best in the business?
Yeah, oh yeah. And they got him to jump, which all it does is give you half the distance, but
quarterback sneak.
I want to say we've got Sam Sandifer over there on the chains, and is that Duffy Rogers with him, I believe? Boy, that's a heavy hitters. Here we go, 4th and goal. Archer and Davis move. They're not going to throw that penalty. Strict snap to Davis, and he didn't get in. I don't think he did.
They're not going to give it to him. I thought he crossed initially, but
they're going to take over.
Turn. Wow, they're calling it a touchdown. We'll give it to him. You're not going to hear me complain.
I thought we scored on the previous play.
Correct.
How often do you see that come in late in a high school game with no replay?
Never.
Never.
You saw it here first.
Homers.
Braden Davis from 1 yard, his second touchdown run of the night. Here's Bodie Steinfeld for the PAT. Great snap from Edwards. The hold's good, and right down the middle. 7:53 to play. Bulldogs lead 49-21. I almost think that the side judge came running in and said, you know what, I didn't give Archer the touchdown earlier. This one was real close. Let's go ahead and do it.
Yeah, how many times
we'll call it
even.
Across,
yeah. 7, 8. Bulldogs getting it done on the ground on that drive.
That's right. 2-3 rushing touchdowns tonight, 4 passing. Archer's got 1 with his legs, Davis with 2. You know, and then the running game's been that's kind of been the deal on both sides. Can we run the ball? Can we stop the run? And it's been a kind of a mix and match.
I remember that drive started on our own 17. It's a good drive.
106 yards rushing right now for Davis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 carries is what I've got him for.
12 plays and 83 yards. Fourth quarter action.
Here's the kicks up and away. It's kind of a sky kick, filled at the 20 by guess who?
15.
Heston Thompson.
Flags everywhere.
And he's drugged down there by 18 Josh Allen. Flags on the ground, yep. Maybe our Maybelline makeup call of the game, Mr. Holland says, down there on the touchdown.
He takes notes.
Sponsored by Maybelline. We need to get Maybelline. I need to give them a call.
Maybelline.
And just like the pancake block deal, we need to get, Aunt Jemima or Maples, whatever syrup, somebody to get involved. Yeah, blocking the back on Stillwater.
All right, let's quit throwing the flags. Let's play.
So I heard a fan yell, it's pretty bad when you got pit bulls able to call the penalties. So we got little kids down there, so that's a block in the back, Dad. That's what I'm talking about.
There's a bunch of them in the stands. They're everywhere.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So back to the 19-yard line, 1st and 10's your line of scrimmage. Here come the Pioneers, 49-21, Greenwood up 28 again. And Parker Edwards gives to Thompson, trying the left side. He'll cut upfield. And he's into the fray. Bodies flying everywhere. Chick and Hannah off the pile. I beg your pardon, Cameron Green.
There's my guy.
Yep, 4-yard pickup. Green. Nice round of applause for little Cam. He's the man. 2nd down and 6. Edwards shotgun. They'll change the formation a bit. Watch Johnson here, 49 on the end. Pass play. Pressure comes. Rolling out is Edwards. He'll have to get rid of this one. And boom. On the run, that's got to be a Hannah.
35.
You betcha, buddy. He has a couple of good teachers. JoJo and Mo.
That was the old Rock's number, wasn't it?
Right. Rock Sandifer with the little 35.
Rock.
Woo. He did that a few times, hit some boys out of bounds over and knocked them out of bounds. 3rd and 6. Is that 97? How'd I miss him? That's Jacob Chick. Coming off that play. Let's go big 3rd down here, guys. Looking for that mercy rule. 7 minutes left. Play action. Pass time.
Pressure.
Edwards scrambling.
Cameron's getting
He's going to
killed.
get 1st down. There's the flag. Yep.
Look at Cameron's jersey. Look at his shoulder. I mean, it's kind of obvious when they got a hold of the jersey.
46's jersey's coming out. As I'm guessing that Cash Archer's night is over. We haven't seen him in a while. Some cramping.
Yep.
Him and Gardner actually embracing right now.
They're both done, I think.
Yep.
For the night.
Might as well keep them off there. Give these guys some minutes out there.
You're just admiring that hair.
Oh.
You can see it from the fair.
Yes. Just heavenly. 3rd down and 16 now for the Pioneers, and Parker Edwards from the shotgun with Holden Thompson back there. Play action. In the flat, it's caught by Tuck. Can he get free? Cannot! What a play breaking through was Zach Edwards.
Zach.
Wow. Well, open field tackling's been pretty decent tonight. Couple of missed ones, and some in special teams, but for the most part on the defense, they've been pretty good. Robin's going to drop back for a punt return.
He takes this to the house and punch the clock.
Good night.
Let's do it.
I might go into hyperventilate. Come on, Landon. Robbins. High snap. Yep, it's handled. The punt's up and away, and LJ is going to come
return.
Look for it and let it take a bounce into the out-of-bounds area. Bulldogs football near midfield. Let's see where they spot it.
47.
Somebody's got to. He's going to stop somewhere at the 48. Okay. 6:01 to go. Here is Goodwin. Now they've closed the book on Kane Archer. It's Cooper Goodwin's show now. 5'10", 155, a sophomore at quarterback. Is that 28 back there with him? Raggio? It is. Raggio's got it across midfield. On his feet, lost the mouthpiece, still on his feet. Now be stopped at the 46. And that is a 6-yard gain for Raggio, his first carry of the night. Wesley is a 5'6", 130-pound sophomore. Scott Holland in at receiver. Braxton Davis in at receiver. You know what's fun about this deal is we haven't seen a Hudson Meeker in at receiver as well. No linemen have cramped.
It's a fact.
I guess they don't run full speed a whole lot, so that's probably what. But the big boys up there in shape. Here's Goodwin on the keeper. First down to the 41.
Burst.
5-yard pickup for Coop Goodwin. And his mother, Heather, can exhale. I know when the little boy gets the first carry in a varsity game against these brutes, he just wanted to be safe. So we've got the jitters out, and Heather can go about her business. 1st and 10 at the Pioneer 41. 4:50 to go. Let's see if we can get that clock punched. I'd like to see a little mercy rule open up against the defending champs, Stillwater. Goodwin breaks the huddle. Davis and Holland and Reed up top. And they give, nope, Coop's going to keep it. Good one around that right side. Breaks the corner to the 35, down to the 30. Nice little shake and bake.
First down.
11 yards for Goodwin. Kind of looked like his old man Eric back in the day was real fleet of foot like that. First down to the 30.
73.
You know a different Eric Goodwin than I do.
Elijah Caraway will check in for Landon Billy. Billy cramped up a bit.
Billy's 6'1", 237, a sophomore.
Yeah, he's a dandy.
He's a dandy. Like a right leg issue.
Caraway, a 6', 240 senior there at left tackle. Here's Goodwin now breaking the huddle on a first down at the 30. We're under 4 minutes. And he'll give to Raggio. Looking for room. He's drilled. He'll lose 2 yards. And it may be Raggio. I beg your pardon. I guess Coop gets his speed maybe from Gomer Cumby, his grandpa.
Sure. Sure.
Second down and 12 at the 32. Clock running. Bulldogs inching up on their 57th straight home win. And ending the Pioneers' 14-game winning streak, which was an undefeated state championship last year. 2 to the right, 2 to the left in the receiver package. Here is Cooper Goodwin. He'll empty the backfield. And bouncing snap. Coop handles it. Thank goodness got on it. He'll be sacked, but a heady play to keep your wits and just get the ball and hang on to it. So the sack back to the 42.
Third and long for the Bulldogs.
And they've got to get to the 20, so it's a 3rd and 22.
Loss of 10.
Clock running, 2.5 minutes left in this one. Stick around the ball, Barber. We'll have Coach Young at post-game. Get his thoughts on tonight. Here's Goodwin. Emptying Holland out of the backfield to the right, and Coop's going to give up the middle. Raggio with running room. Breaks the first tackle. Can he get outside to the 35, to the 32? It's a 10-yard carry, but he'll be short of a first down. Probably go for it here.
I love this Raggio kid. I tell you what, every time I'd look up when I'd be at a game when he was younger, he'd just like, oh, there goes that kid for another touchdown.
That's a fact. Bulldogs with no timeouts obviously don't want to stop the clock, so they're going to wait as long as they can and get a good play in on 4th and 12. See if Coop can fling one and keep the clock running. Let's get a first down here. Twins right, twins left. Meeker and Holland down here at the bottom. And there's Raggio out of the backfield. Coop to throw. And Hudson's got it. First down at the 17-yard line. 15-yard pass and catch.
Little bullet.
First down at the 18. Boy, he had Holland on the way to the end zone all alone down there.
I think it's Sugar.
Yeah.
I think it's victory time.
Victory formation with 1:04 left. I agree with you. And I have no problem with that. 49-21. A game where the Bulldogs got out to a 21-0 lead and ended up winning by 28. Goodwin will take a knee. And they'll have to snap it one more time. Let's see if they... Maybe not. They might slow play and start that play clock. They're going to. That's good officiating by Mr. Brazier. That'll do it. Well, we're off and running in 2023. 49-21. A nice win. Some injuries, mostly just cramping, but there was some banged up a little bit. As they line up in midfield with 10 seconds left. Strike up the fight song. Love it. 3, 2, 1. And that's all she wrote. 49-21. The Greenwood Bulldogs have won 57 straight home games now. As Coach Brewer cringes at the fallout on his baseball field.
So we don't do after touchdowns, just at the end of the game now?
I thought they shot one off after the a touchdown or two.
Yeah, they shot one off.
Well, they thought Archer scored.
Went in, but
Oh, I thought they had it down here. I couldn't tell.
oh, that might have been the cannon down here. That might have been
that was a cannon.
Phil Hicks's. Okay,
We'll probably be over here.
so even Phil thought it was a touchdown.
Yeah, right, and he's blind as a bat. Well, I tell you what, Coach is going to talk to the boys. Oh, and a nice little backflip somersault there from Zachary Seek.
I saw that.
It's fantastic. Post-game celebration.
You used to do that.
Never. Now I could backflip off the diving board at the Varsity.
Yeah, but not on the football field.
No. Oh, I never really tried.
I know.
Never occurred to me to try a cup.
Jody Grant used to do that.
Jody can do it all. Right, he's putting a pounding on Broken Arrow right now up there tonight, actually. Oh, boy.
Fun game.
Yeah.
Glad week 0's over.
Yes.
Get some cooler weather next week.
Yeah, hopefully so. We'll be at Northside next week, and they were losing to the Mavericks.
So
I don't know. I don't know how that streak's been going, but that game's been pretty lopsided, south side or north side's way of late. Yeah, the fair's still lit up, but it may be closing down here shortly. But y'all get out tomorrow night and Sunday. Go out and watch the artist formerly known as 10 Spur.
34-21 Southside in the fourth. That's the score I got.
Right.
So they're not over yet either.
34-28 I'm getting now from my man Jay Lynch.
Okay, Northside's coming back. Christian beats Central 63-0.
Little Rock Christian?
Yeah.
And here I am, not
doing any stats.
The ball barber is going to get Coach Young here shortly.
There they go.
Hey, Coach, you alluded to it there in the game there, but as a coach, this is kind of a fun one because we did a lot of stuff really good, but we got a lot of room for improvement. We got a lot of stuff we can do to get better.
Bet. I tell you what, that's a really good football team. We went down and watched them scrimmage Bentonville, and they got after Bentonville. And Coach Gill and I and Coach Hogan drove back, and we were a little bit worried on that ride back, but our kids competed. They're number one team in 6A2 in Oklahoma. They won 14 games in a row, and we got a pretty good streak of our own here at home. And we knew one of the streaks was going to be broken, but our kids refused to let it be us. And they got after us pretty good last year and whipped us out their place, and we wanted to make sure we returned the favor, and I think our kids did that tonight.
Hey, Coach, good job. Thank you.
Well, there you have it, Tim.
Yeah, the streak stays alive. 57 straight home wins. I'll tell you what, Sean, let me roll a timeout here. We'll total up our stats. We'll come back in 60 seconds and give you some post-game numbers and discuss tonight's events and get ready for Northside next week. Bulldogs win 49-21. Quick timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Hi there. I was just out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Casasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The fourth oldest Ford dealer in America.
I was just, out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Kasasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
We welcome you back to Smith Robinson Stadium, Farmers Bank Field. The Greenwood Bulldogs win 49-21 over the Stillwater Pioneers, the defending champs over in Oklahoma. The Bulldogs 3 straight finals appearances and trying to get the first step into heading back to Little Rock with a nice win over a quality football team this season. We were talking about that. We've been to 7 of the last 8 finals, so it's
pretty awesome.
It's a good run.
Yes, sir.
So a pretty good night overall, stat-wise, for the guys. I think Richie made a great point with Coach. Fun game, a lot of positives, but plenty of negatives, some talking points. That's always kind of what you need.
I agree. A lot of stuff to work on this week, and they'll do that. I'm going to blame some of it on the weather. I don't think they played their best either. This weather wasn't. It's not fun in football.
Right.
But there's going to be all kinds of little things they can work on. The kickoff team, I think the kickoff team might be much improved. Mm-hmm. And maybe we won't face another 15 like we did.
Right.
I salute that kid.
Yeah.
I mean, he went off the field, I think, a couple of times with cramps, but there's no quitting that number 15 over there. I was impressed.
If you're wondering, Kane Archer unofficially tonight, 23 of 30 for 286 yards and 4 touchdowns, and ran 8 times for 60 yards and had a touchdown run as well. So a pretty good night for the highly touted sophomore, Kane Archer. Braden Davis, fantastic night. Of course, a bulk of it on that one big run, 67-yard touchdown. He was 12 carries for 106 for the senior. Raggio. He had 3 carries for 14 yards. Goodwin ran it twice for 16, and LJ had a couple of runs in there for 1 for 10 yards for Robbins out of the backfield. Catching the football, 3 catches for Arrington for 50 yards. It had a 34-yard touchdown. LJ Robbins had 7 receptions for 105 yards, 2 touchdowns. Grant Carnes with a nice night, 11 receptions for 129 and a touchdown. Chaser had a grab for 10 yards. Davis caught one out of the backfield for 3, and Meeker had a catch for 13 yards. Mackey had an INT, had 3 sacks, all of them real early. I don't think we had any more sacks there towards the end. And Steinfeld was perfect with his 7 for 7 PATs.
Well, Stillwater didn't have any sacks either that I remember.
Archer got hit one time, a 13-yard loss or something down here. Remember, it was
right before the play where we should.
Before half, that's right.
He should have threw the ball both times, but that's what you get with the sophomore.
Right. Yep.
That's one thing we forget because of all the hoopla and the tout about the Golden Boy, whatever.
Yeah.
And that's what we get is we still got a sophomore.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Just
and a real good one. And you look back on
really good one.
You look back at Brooks Coatney, was a sophomore, started. I think Hondo Sandifer did. Tony Sandifer started literally as his sophomore, his first game. So it's very rare. Coatney really, I guess, him and Hondo went the distance through. But Archer, obviously, barring an injury, God forbid, it'll be his show for sure for the next 3 seasons. But a good way to get going tonight, almost 300, and probably we might squeeze out 14 more yards on the official count, but I had him at 286. So a good night for the kids. And the defense, I thought, was pretty good. They bent a lot, but still only gave up 21 points, right? So
yep.
In a
I
night,
thought the defense played great.
I did too.
I really did.
I did too. Some good open field tackling, and really, you talked about it. Some special teams, just some tackling there was a little bit of a difference.
Yep. This is going to be a fun team to watch.
Yeah.
I keep saying that, but stick around. These guys, I think they're going to get better every week. they're going to grow and mature and get more confident in what they're doing. But this is going to be a fun team to watch all year. I believe.
You've got swagger guys, you got high energy guys, you got big hitting guys, you got some trash talking. I don't to a certain spot, I have no problem with it. And you've got really a lot of talent and a lot of speed. We saw that tonight.
And some pretty good coaches down there.
Decent coaches.
Coaches.
Very good.
On defense, one of the things you got is just you got 11 guys that like to play football. That's huge.
That's true.
And sometimes you don't always hide that. Sometimes we're trying to hide a guy here or there. But overall, this team, and you saw it from how many different guys come up and laid a lick on a couple of guys, and that's the difference with this defense and some of the years in the past.
Yep, I agree. Well, great student section, good fan support tonight.
The fair,
boy,
still going, Tim.
Just get me a funnel cake. Is there one to go? Give me one to go. 10:51. Surely it's open till midnight.
You can do it.
Man.
Hit it on the way home.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Had a nice crowd. If you've joined us from Stillwater, thank you. Yeah, as well. And, my dad's in attendance. There he is. Yeah, made the trip.
Terry on the carrier.
He told me a good story down there earlier.
Gosh, I guarantee I've heard it.
You probably have.
We sure appreciate y'all tuning in. I think we had almost 2,000 at one point on the stream.
Wow.
So, good times. Big game here. Even bigger next week. We go to Northside on the road. I think they went down to Southside tonight, so the Grizzlies will be looking for some revenge, especially after last year's debacle here at Smith Robinson Stadium in Farmers Bank Field. A Hail Mary victory. One of the most improbable wins I can remember in, any time. I mean, not just Greenwood lore, but unbelievable win. And
that's a fact.
You know that the Northside had this marked on their calendar.
They haven't forgot that.
And I'm not going to sit there and tell you they were looking ahead tonight because they got to get up for Southside as well. Sure don't want to lose to those guys. But they'll be ready to play football next week at Mayo Thompson, and we'll be looking forward to it. Now, obviously scheduled for 7 o'clock kick. Don't know what the weather's going to be. Supposed to be cooler, I think, by next Friday. But just keep an eye on social medias and the schools, Greenwood Sports Center, the Greenwood Dog Pound, and Greenwood Athletics, and they'll let you know if there's any changes. But we'll look to be on the air at 6:30 next Friday night at Mayo Thompson as the 1-0 Bulldogs will look to try to get those Grizzlies again this season. 2 in a row.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, sure am. Enjoy the broadcast, guys. Thanks to Sean Holland. Good job producing, engineering, directing, and the camera folks, Buffkin,